The heat.
I'm being so dead ass.
Bring
Really?
the
What? What's going
heat.
on?
I'm just a little tired. I didn't get good like. Whenever I don't
I'm
like get
live.
the
I'm going live, by the way.
whenever I don't
Live.
get like super good sleep, I don't get tired like throughout the day, but at night I'm like, oh fuck, I'm so tired right now.
Kind of hit that wall.
Yeah, it hits a
Y'all in
huge
settings.
wall. I feel so bad too. This is gonna be my first live in a minute.
So why do you feel bad?
I just like doing my just chats. Those are so fun for me. And I don't know. I haven't done anything because I've just been looking for an apartment. Got an apartment. Oh, I got an apartment. I'm
Oh,
doing right.
congrats. Let's
Hold on a
go.
second.
Yeah, I got some boxes in the back, so we're starting to pack. Dude, it happened so fast. I went from like looking for a place till we're moving in on the first. Like it's just like that. I was like, holy shit. It's just oh, I think I told you last time that we found this spot for
Mm-hmm.
1700 17 was 1750 after like water, sewage, and all that's 18. Still pretty good.
Water, sewage, water.
Studio,
One
one
bed, one
bedroom.
bed.
Nice.
Come
Yeah,
on,
bro.
don't do my boy like that. You know he can afford more than just a studio. Leave
We
that up
were
to me.
we were thinking we're like maybe we just hold out and save some money and just hit the studio, but it wouldn't work because I like streaming and my girlfriend really doesn't like being on stream, so
Mm.
it'd be really hard to do a studio. So we're splurging for the one bed.
Yeah, you need your recording space. You need your work area.
Mm.
Is it really splurging to have like a one bedroom though?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, bro. I mean, it is in this economy.
I did the one bedroom in Oxnard, bro, paying 2,400.
That's
Yeah, bro.
crazy,
Bro, I live in a fucking garage. My shit is 2 racks.
That's nuts, bro.
bro. It's insane.
But it's a nice garage, except for these walls. Don't judge my wall.
Bro, for two bands in North Carolina, dog, I'm getting a fucking healthy house.
Yeah, but you know,
Four
you
bedrooms.
you gotta live all the way in North Carolina. Who the fuck wants to do that?
Ooh, talking mad shit on NC,
I don't want to
baby.
live in North Carolina. I mean, look, I don't want to live in North Carolina. I don't
Listen,
want
I
to
don't
deal with
want
the
to live in North
smell.
Carolina either.
I don't want to live anywhere where they fucking eat grape ice cream.
You guys can keep communist China fucking California, bro, and I'll take freedom all day, every day.
Yeah, I'm just as free as you are. I can jaywalk now legally.
Yeah, fuck. Oh, yeah, yeah.
True.
Now,
True.
I can jaywalk legally
now,
now.
I could tell you one thing: my fucking streets don't smell like shit. Let alone have
Shit.
tents pitched all under the fucking freeways.
Oh, so now you want to talk? Now you want to talk shit about the homeless people? That's what we're doing. We're talking shit about homeless people.
We should round them up and put them on a fucking island and let them
Oh, wait.
fight for their fucking
God.
survival, bro. Like Battle World. Like, you know what I'm
Stop. You
saying?
don't really fucking mean that. You don't fucking mean that.
Yo, Motion is asking, when did you grow out a raccoon? He's never
Bro,
seen
I've
your
always
hair.
had this.
That's
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying. This is real hair.
I'm just letting it dry a little bit. I left my brush in the car. Do I look? How does it make me look? Do I look like? Do I look?
Bro, you look like
fabulous?
you cry in the shower while listening to Coldplay.
I'm putting my hair up. Fuck.
You know that movie Sinister?
I'm over here trying to let my hair be healthy and wear it down so I'm not fucking putting it up when it's wet and shit. And
He
you're over
says,
No,
here-
bro.
you look good. You go. No, it looks good. It looks good. It looks good.
Somebody says, bro is the brown Marilyn Manson.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
No
Oh my
fucking
God,
shot.
flaming.
You look like the Mexican dude from Sinister. No, not the Mexican dude. The dude from Sinister, just Mexican.
I know. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. I know your ass is not roasting my ass right now. for wearing my hair down.
Whoa. Whoa.
No.
What's up,
I
purple guy?
know you're not roasting me right now.
Why?
Are
What did
you
I
roasting
do?
me for real?
No, I'm not roasting. I'm just saying that's what you look like.
Who's roasting?
Nobody roasting.
All right. Yeah, because I'll roast your fucking ass.
Nobody's
Bro.
roasting.
Ain't nobody roasting, bro. Damn.
Why do you act like I'm offended? I don't give a fuck.
You're
I don't know, bro.
offended a
you
little
You
bit.
were about to swing on me.
Yeah, a
Oh, I
little
was
bit.
about to go off on your ass.
Yeah, what's good? Fuck.
Hey, welcome to another episode of the usual Tuesday. What episode is this? 42?
Yes.
It's 42.
10 away from a year's worth.
Something like that. No. 56
Yeah,
weeks.
52. There's no shot. It's definitely 52 weeks.
Is it 52?
In a year?
in a year?
Yeah,
There's
52.
52 weeks in a year.
There is
Okay.
52 weeks in a year.
Okay.
So
Okay.
look. Bring
10
the hair
weeks.
back out. It has to dry. Yo,
10 weeks.
if my hair gets fucking rotten tonight, it's because of y'all.
No, bro, bring it down. What are you doing, bro? Fuck
It's
off.
too late. I already put it up.
No offense, but fuck
Already
all
put
these
it up.
people in the chat. Okay, they're just joshing,
Damn.
bro.
They're
Crazy.
bull jiving.
They're bull jiving. Even me. Fuck me. Okay. Please.
All right. So before we get started with anything, we got to talk about the graduation, bro. We got to talk about the fact that you're a fucking master mason now.
Bro, give us some backstory for the people who don't know what's going on, and then let everybody know it's good.
Yeah, so almost 2 years to the day, I was initiated on January 22nd, 2022. I was initiated and entered apprentice to Oxnard Lodge 341, Big O. Y'all know the deal. Yeah, man. And then, yeah, dude, this past weekend, a year and 5 days to the date, became a master mason. And it was great. It was great. There was some dudes who came by and helped, and it was really cool, bro, like to see the brotherhood like that, like, you know what I mean, because when I was initiated, there was a good group of guys who came by to help assist with it. um and in that ceremony, I remember telling the brothers, like, it's odd when there's such this big day happening and you hear voices and see people that you don't quite recognize, you know? And it's like, oh shit, they're here for me. They're here to make this day special for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then to be initiated a master mason, then it's like having that happen all over again. It's like, damn, like these guys drove out from San Gabriel, they drove out from Orange County, San Diego to come be a part of this and bear witness to it. And it was special. It was really special.
Good, man.
Wait.
Congrats, bro. You
That's cool,
fucking
man.
worked your ass off for that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a lot of work, man.
Bro, Zero and I were really bummed that we couldn't drive up. Our schedules didn't permit. And
I know, bro.
we like legitimately were considering taking the day off and getting written up for it. But we're both in mentorship right now, and we can't afford to get written up.
Yeah, because it was kind of sprung on us too. Not sprung on us, but like it just so happened to line up that way. Because otherwise, we would have had that day off and we would have obviously gone. Yeah.
And dude, there's this common misconception, and I appreciate you guys, but there's a common misconception in like masonry, bro. Like it's like the mafia, like, like the mafia makes you put the mafia before everything. Where in masonry, masonry's not to conflict with the duties you owe to like your family, your country, your duties as a person. So nah, bro, be at work. There was supposed to be a dude who was supposed to get his third degree with me, but same thing, like it became a conflict of scheduling, and he's just like, like I'll have to do this later. So even for us, like this is supposed to be this huge day, but bro, if you got shit coming up, if there's work or family or you got certain other obligations, like handle that first. This will be here. You know what I mean?
Honestly, fuck that job, bro. I just play. Nobody that I work with. Oh, actually, a lot of people that I work with watch. Now that I think about it,
But nobody who's
nobody
your boss. Don't forget, I'm your boss. Okay.
Oh man, bro. I'll talk about that. I'll talk
bro.
about that one off stream, bro.
Don't forget, bro. Yeah, that was fucking crazy. But yeah,
okay, let me just talk about something. I just want to say something. There was other shit that I wanted to bring up real quick, but now that fucking Damo said this, and I think we've talked about. I gotta change my hat, bro, because this shit is really fucking bugging the fuck out of me.
Bro, just let it down, bro. Let the locks down.
Nah, it's not gonna happen. Leadership sometimes they just be fucking slipping. Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you believe that a good leader should make other leaders? A good leader should make other leaders, right?
Yes.
And as a good leader, you would hire other leaders to lead.
Not always. I wouldn't think.
Well, what would be the parameter of hiring somebody to lead? Then that's not going to be a good leader.
I don't. I don't. How do I want to put this? So
That's a hard question.
when we would look at dancers coming onto the team, I wasn't always looking for the best dancers. I wasn't always looking for the people who were the most skilled, but it was the people who bought into the mission, right? Like I like when they fucked up, they did push-ups. And I shouldn't have to tell you to do push-ups. That should be on your own accord. You should be aware enough of your own mistakes. Get down, do your push-ups, get up, let's run it again. And if I see that there's hesitation or like questioning, then I can already tell that you're going to have a problem on this team because this whole team is bought in to the vision, into this mission, right? And it's to be better every single day. Like we're going to have this discipline and we're going to like push ourselves daily to get better. And so sometimes when you bring in experienced dancers or people who've had certain roles on teams or whatever, and you bring them in, sometimes it's kind of harder to get them to buy into the mission. So
Okay, no. I understand where you're coming from, right? It's like hiring within because you're not hiring an outside source that comes with bad habits. That
yeah,
I understand. But even when you hire within, like you should still hire people that are on like that show the role of a leader, is what I'm saying.
leadership qualities, yes.
And if that person gets a role as a leader and is not persistent in those roles, then they should no longer be a leader.
Absolutely.
No matter their tenure or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, we deal with this on a daily fucking basis, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And it drives me insane because there's so many people that could fit that role that don't get the opportunity.
Because there's players like, let's say, Robert Horry, right? Not a lot of people know who he is, but he has more rings than Jordan. You get what I'm saying? And he was one of the clutchest players, like on the Lakers. He was clutch when he was with the San Antonio Spurs. He won a ring with the fucking Houston Rockets. So he's won championships with all these teams, just like LeBron James did. But he's never thrown into the GOAT conversation. You know what I'm saying? And so it's kind of like people need to understand like a leader. What I would tell the kids was the best player on the team isn't always team captain.
That's
I
facts.
need I need my role players. I need the dudes who the captain can be like, hey, follow this example, follow this person, follow that person. Like look towards them, look towards leaders or managers more than anything. And they know how to get people to work in unison to follow the mission.
Yeah.
And if they
Well,
have the mission,
yeah, and there's ways to say things and ways to do things, bro. And I
yeah.
personally, I never believe a true leader should ever be like, this is how I did it, so now you do it this way. You know what I mean? A honest and true leader is gonna find where your strengths and weaknesses are, and then guide you to use your strength and because not everybody has the same fucking strengths and weaknesses. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And yeah, and a part of being a leader is bringing out the best in them while also taking the time though to nurture and work on the things that they lack. You know what I'm saying? By being
I
able
get
to
you.
communicate to them in a way that they understand. So again, so the mission and the vision can be communicated and everybody can see it. You know what I mean? Like they can see this vision. And that was kind of my problem as a coach. Like I needed Chanel and I needed Sly to be able to communicate these things because I just came off crass. Like this is what I want. This is what I want to see. This is what I'm demanding. Like you know what I mean. And so they kind of took the position of like they could be soft or they can kind of be a little more like relatable. Where Coach Putch was just this dude. Like he has the blueprint, and then they were kind of like helping me build. Like we were all
Yeah,
helping
you
each other
got
build.
the contractors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I definitely. Anyways, that was just my little rant of just because fucking Damien said that smart ass fucking comment, bro. Because my supervisor told me that shit. Don't forget, I'm still your boss. Oh my fucking god, bro. I couldn't believe you don't say that to somebody. You know what I mean? You just don't. I don't know. Whatever. They
A
pay
boss
him more for a reason.
A boss ain't got to say they're a boss. Bosses are bosses.
All right, I got a question for you. So I was out this weekend. Well, I was out this weekend. I had a good time this weekend. I had one of the best weekends I've had in a long time. But on Saturday night, so the reason I posted a bunch of dance videos on Instagram today was because I went out and danced on Saturday night. And let me tell you, bro. One, it's still in there. It's still in there. But it felt so good, man. It felt so fucking good to just like go out, be with some homies, dance, and just be free. But also over the weekend, I I was talking to some people and I got this question. I asked Zero earlier, but and he touched on it a little bit, but we didn't want to talk about it too much because we wanted to bring it up on the podcast. So say there's a girl, right? And she's like an 8 or 9, good looking girl. But she's an absolute just bitch, right? She's distasteful, rude to people.
Wait.
Do you?
I think Putch is gonna say yes to this question. I feel like me and Putch are gonna agree. I think so.
I don't know. But
Could be wrong.
I gotta give my reasoning after though.
Okay.
Do you believe that you can lose physical attraction to that girl based off of how she is?
Yes.
I knew it.
Okay. I mean, I'm not totally disagreeing, but I don't think I think it's different for men and women, personally.
Huh.
But she's thinking so hard, bro.
I actually don't think so. Now that I think about it.
I was still
think what? Hold on. Zero, you don't think what?
I don't think it's different for men and women for this.
I do. I personally do.
I don't think so.
I'm not saying they're gonna be as attractive, but you're not gonna view them as ugly.
No, I
like
think
you're just gonna be like, damn, they're attractive.
No, I think it actually happens faster for women than it does for guys. I think it takes less for a girl to be like, oh, you're not attractive anymore. Then on the flip side, if a girl is really attractive, a guy will spend more time to be like, well, she's kind of a dickhead, but like it's okay. But then after a certain amount of time, it's like, all right, bro, fuck this. But on the flip side, if a girl's
fuck
like
this, but it doesn't mean I'm not attracted to her physically. It's fuck this. I don't want to deal with it.
No, I'm unattracted, physically, really? Everything. Yeah.
Yeah, there's I think a level to it where yeah, their personality can become so repulsive that the ugliness seeps out. You know what I mean? And then Cisco's also true to where it's like, you're still hot. I still think you're hot as fuck. You know what I mean? But I don't want anything to do with that. Like, you know what I mean?
So wait, that's what he's asking. Yeah. Do you find right, Cisco, essentially that can you find them literally unattractive by like
that's physicality? That is my question. Physically,
I think you can,
because I know that women can physically find you no longer because they'll pick out little shit once you're like, if you're good and you got, teeth a little jagged or something, your mustache is not kept up well, they can look past that if you're a good dude and maybe find you more handsome, right, or more attractive. But when it comes to women, if you automatically look at them and you're like, that's a good looking woman, and then she's a bitch, you're not going to be like, she's no longer good looking. You're just going to be like, she's a bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you would say her attitude is ugly.
Maybe it's just me then. Or I don't know. Putch could agree or disagree. But I will find people physically less attractive. Like, literally less attractive based on their personality.
Yeah.
Even Madison Beer. Even Madison Beer.
We were talking about that. Even Madison Beer, if she came up to me, she was like, she sat next to me. She was, I don't know, just a bitch, and she was like, I don't know. I don't know what like character trait she would need to have for me to be like, oh fuck, you're whack, bro. I don't even want to like sit next to you. You're so ugly. Like her physicality would just diminish so much because I'd be like, doesn't. I don't even want to like.
Would her physicality diminish, or would you just look at her in a different light? Is what I'm saying.
Her physicality to me would diminish. like her attractiveness.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Like
Personally,
I don't know. I just wouldn't. Yeah, I just wouldn't be able to like. Yeah, I don't know. I immediately just wouldn't want to do anything.
Korpsx is thinking real hard about this one, bro. He's thinking real hard about this one.
Yeah, like I'm saying, there's some people who are just so ugly on the inside that no matter how pretty they are, I can't help but then to begin to absorb the flaws and the blemishes
Yeah.
once the mystique of their personality pulls back. You know what I mean? Like, because I think though guys don't have it, I think as strong as women, because we don't all date for the same reasons, right? Men have an inclination. Men have an inclination to marry for love, where women have an inclination to marry for security. Do you get what I'm saying? And so for us, I think there's a big thing, especially like in our era of men, where it was like chase the trophy wife. You know what I mean? And so I think that a part of being a trophy wife is also one that is pleasant not only to look at, but one that's pleasant to be around. You know what I'm saying? Like it's got to be pleasant to be around. And so if it's not pleasant, if that personality is not acceptable, it starts to lose its value in my eyes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, though it might be this pretty thing, it's like, ooh, though it's repulsive. Like, ugh. Like the smell of your personality is fucking me up.
Polished piece of shit.
I was literally gonna say, if you have like a really nice jacket, but no matter how often you wash it, it will never smell good. You'll never wear the jacket.
Yeah, but it's still a nice looking jacket, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it'll even. I feel like
it's not gonna get ugly. It's it's still a nice looking jacket.
I feel like even hung up, once you know the smell, you're like, it just looks uglier now. It's like tainted in every aspect of your mind. It's like tainted with this there's just an aspect of it, and maybe it's a lot of it that you'll never want to associate with.
I don't know. I don't think we're gonna agree on this one, but I see where I do see where you're coming from. I do. I honestly do. But I'm not saying they're still like fine as fuck, is what I'm saying. I'm just saying that you still find them physically attractive.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, they can still be physically.
Like if you're like, I'll tape her mouth and still fuck her, like
no, but that's the thing. That's the thing is that like
we're not doing that, by the way. We're not taping nobody's mouth unless they
but that's what I'm saying. I don't think I think we are disagreeing on that front. I don't think you can tape the mouth. It's the same.
So here okay, it's funny because the second thing that I was gonna bring up, Pudge kind of like touched on about the chase. He said something about the chase earlier. So I was listening to a podcast today, and one of the hosts was saying some just outlandishly funny shit. But it kind of made sense where he was coming from. He said he was gonna start edge loving. So like edging, but for love, like for dating. And that like he would see this girl, talk to this girl, this, that, and the other, and then never go see her, never follow through with actually meeting her or sleeping with her, because the chase is better than the kill. They were saying like once you hit it, like the interest is not the same. Right? Like the interest is, the interest is probably still there, but it's not as high as when you finally get it. And I thought that was really, really interesting. I've definitely been in situations like that, but I've definitely been in opposite situations of that.
Or you think it's more powerful the day after?
No, not more powerful, but I'm equally interested.
Oh.
I think there is, especially for men, there is that natural hunter desire inside of us. And that's I think what separates good men from men, right? Because this is just our natural human instinct, right? Like I always like to think of The Matrix, where Neo, when he sees the woman in the red dress, and Mouse says, did you enjoy her? I can set something up. And then he goes, to deny our human impulse. No, to deny our inner impulses is to deny the very thing that makes us human. So this desire to chase
Wait, hold
is
on. Demo, have you seen The Matrix?
Not in a very long time, but I've seen it. But I don't know the reference because it's been so long.
watch
Yeah, they're
that
sitting in the back. Yeah, they're sitting in the back of the car, and they're rolling together. And this girl in a red dress passes. Everybody's pretty much wearing black and crossing like a New York crazy street, and she just sticks out like a sore thumb. And he like, like turns like an owl, and it was
Breaks
like
his whole neck.
it was supposed to be like that. You know what I mean?
Morpheus goes, "Were you paying attention, Neo, or were you paying attention to the woman in the red dress?" He goes, "Look again." And when he turns to look, it's an agent, and an agent of the Matrix. So that is the human impulse, right? These desires, these things, and how they're dangerous if left unchecked, right?
But that was a good movie series. I need to watch that again.
Oh, dude, it's wonderful.
Except for the last movie that they should not have fucking released.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done that.
Wait. Let's get into the Matrix. Let's get into the Matrix after this because I do want to know you guys' answers, but I do want to talk about the Matrix. Okay. I love the fucking Matrix.
But so I do think that there is a natural inclination towards the hunt, but I think what makes good men is to be able to subdue those things, right, and keep them in a good balance, and offer that hunt to one person. Right now, if one dude is saying, you know what, I just want to have sex, and I'll leave it at that, because I enjoy the hunt more, I think is just a submission to the human nature, to his human nature. You know what I'm saying?
But I think it also, just to relate it back to what we were just chatting about, I think it also just shows the type of women that type of person would get.
Yes.
Like somebody that's just going out just to have sex is not going to find a high caliber woman.
Yes.
There's no 10 that's just out there like, okay, yeah, let's fuck. You know what I mean? It doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion.
I think we've lost a sense of, I don't know, like begging, like people begging for each other. Not like literally like begging, like please, 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 but it's like there is so much tension and so much built up between the two that it's like you can't help it. The moment these doors close, you just can't fucking help yourselves, and now you're all over each other.
You have to force that nowadays. I dated this girl, right? I started dating this girl, and I told her if we have sex, we are waiting 3 months to have sex. Mm-hmm. If we make it past 3 months, then we can have sex. And it was the wildest shit. Like I was like a kind of, I guess, experimental for me to do, but I genuinely wanted to get to know this person and see, like, date her. And think about NY, right? Look how long that was. Look how long the fucking tension was for that shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's somewhat lost, but I don't see any issue with having sex with somebody somewhat rapidly. It just depends. It's a vibe, I guess, bro. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. You have more experience than I do on this.
I think some guys will look at it as an easy kill. You know what I'm saying? And no one takes pride in an easy kill. Let's look at further crazier examples of like the most dangerous game, right? Or what was it? The book is called like The Most Dangerous Game or The Most Dangerous Hunt, where these dudes who were these crazy trophy poachers and hunters decided to start hunting people because it was the most dangerous and the most exotic and the most challenging of challenges, right? And so when you take that and you look at, and because this thing is based off of human nature, and our brutality, so it's like when you look at it, like I think guys in more traditional senses want something that's extremely challenging, extremely. And now that there's no problem with having sex on the third date or sex on the first night, whatever, you know what I mean? But I just think it sets a bad precedent for the relationship. I think it really does.
And I was thinking about that too, right? Because as men, I guess that's always the main. I wouldn't say the main thing on the mind, right? But it's definitely something that's on the mind. You cannot deny that. I cannot. I could be the nicest guy in the fucking world. I can't deny it, right? Like if I'm out with an attractive girl, it's crossed my fucking mind. Let's be fucking real. But I look at it like like cooking, right? You got a brand new you have a brand new recipe in front of you, and you know what the outcome is going to be, but you have to make sure that the ingredients are right, or that fucking recipe is going to come out like shit.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you put too much of something or you don't put enough of something else, then was making the shit even fucking worth it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean,
That's a pretty good thought train, because it's like you can overcook things too. You know what I mean? Or you can, you know, you can like one thing I used to like to really try to do was get really good like grill marks on chicken. You know what I mean? Like have that nice seared grill mark on the outside, but it still be juicy and flavorful on the inside. And a lot of people can't really get that right, especially with chicken, because it has to be cooked all the way through. You know what I mean? It's got to be cooked all the way through. But if you cook it too much, it's dry. It's not good. It's distasteful. You know what I mean? And so I do like that analogy, because it's like when two people are in relation, yes, things have to be matching up for it to be proper, for it to be proper and nutritious. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and flavorful, because we definitely want it to be flavorful. You know what I'm saying?
It's got to be flavorful.
What you think, Daryl? I mean,
gotta be.
Okay. Look, one of the main reasons I don't like talking about this type of shit on the podcast.
Because I have no experience.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
no
because
experience.
I not that you don't have experience. It's just that you have no skin in the game when it comes to it. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I hope does that sound bad when I say that?
No, bro. You just said I don't got no hose. I mean, but that's okay.
Dude, I respect your chastity.
No, yeah, and but you found it fast. You know what I mean? And you haven't had to go through, and that's why I like having the balance of you and Korpsx on here, because Korpsx and I are very similar when it comes to this. Because right now, I mean, for the duration of how long the podcast has been going on, we really haven't had that much interest in going out with women. We both have a child. We both get along semi well with our okay. We have children.
Yes.
Well, for the record, he has 2 children. I only have 1. Okay, don't get that misconstrued.
It works.
But you know what I mean. But it has just been. It's interesting, because if we go back and watch episode 2 or episode 3, it's crazy to see how far we've come from certain things, and there's things that have changed so drastic. I wouldn't say drastic, but some things have changed drastically within the last 42 episodes. You know what I mean? And different relationships have changed and different things have come. So it's just interesting to see that, because there really has been no chase for Korpsx and I. We really haven't been like, oh, this is the woman that we're chasing. We were really like, oh, 2024 celibacy, let's do it. You know what I mean? I fucking took the couch out of my living room because nobody comes over my crib. But it's interesting, because I see that dynamic. I can see how that dynamic may change in 2024. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, bro. It's just
it's hard for me to chime in on these things, yeah, because it's not something that I've delved into very much. But I mean, there's troubles, or not troubles. There's just certain obstacles in both games, right? Like the chase it can get disheartening or disheartening, because there's always something else that you're trying to get, and nothing's ever kind of good enough. But I mean, in a relationship, these can get it's hard to stay not interested, but you always got to be reinventing the relationship. There's always you want to keep it fresh, you want to keep it new, you want to be interested and interesting to the person that you're with, and that comes with a whole bunch of issues and things, and things that you need to talk about, and
I don't necessarily think that it's reinventing. I don't, because if you genuinely go into it, right? And I don't even mean just in the talk. I mean, I guess kind of in the talking stage. But if you genuinely get into a relationship with somebody and you understand and are okay with the fact that you will never know everything about that person, right? Once you get to that stage in your life where you understand that it doesn't matter who you're with or how long you've been with them, you're never going to know everything about that person, and you're okay with that. But you're okay with continuing to learn, learn new things together, learn about them.
I mean, but also the reinvention is not necessarily in the relationship, but also within yourself, and making sure those two yourself and your partner, the evolution of you two are still in good standing. Because me and my girlfriend that started dating, when she was in college versus now, all of those iterations of each other have to be mesh well. Like me and her back then meshed really well, but do me and her now mesh really well? I still think so,
Mhm.
but we've
Yeah,
grown
and you have
together.
a new, and now you have something on the horizon that you guys have to go through. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is
You
gonna be
you and I have
this
yeah,
is
you
gonna be
and
a
I
whole
have
new
that and talked about this. You know what I mean?
yeah, this is gonna be a
This
whole
is a
new reinvention.
game changer, bro.
Yeah, man, this is like I'm nervous and excited because like
Look at the
moving in,
boxes in the back. I just noticed that.
bro, moving
I'm so
moving in.
excited. I'm so excited for you.
Me too. Like moving in together. I know could be very stressful and very exciting, and I think we have the communication to conquer it. But I know it's not going to come without its difficulties. But
I mean, I've
very
said it
excited.
on the. I'm pretty sure I've said it on the podcast, bro. But with and this is why when we had the pod about the age difference thing, that's something that you have to what Damon was just saying that you have to take into consideration as well. Like there's things that maybe I've gone through if I date somebody that's younger that they haven't gone through, but their life might be different to where they've gone through different things that I didn't go through when I was their age type shit. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But the communication is the biggest thing. And I've always said this, bro. And if my ex-girlfriend ever listens to this podcast, she'll probably tell me that I hammered it, and that I'm a liar and I'm a piece of shit or whatever the fucking case may be. But God bless her. But there's three pillars to every fucking relationship, and it doesn't matter if it's a friendship or like an actual relationship that you're in. It's
Yeah,
honesty, communication, and respect, bro. Those are the three fucking pillars. And if one falls, the others are gonna fall too, because you have to be honest to communicate with each other, and you have to have enough respect to communicate with each other. So those are the three pillars to every relationship. And if you have all those three pillars strong, then that's what it is. You know what I mean? And it, moving in is going to be a testament to making sure that you guys have those pillars secure. And I'm excited for this new journey that you're on, but it's going to be rough, bro. I'd be lying to you
I know,
if I
bro.
didn't say it was going to be rough.
No, I know, I know. I've never shared a space like this in this capacity with somebody, but I'm excited. I'm just nervous that I don't know, like things are gonna get too hectic. But I think, like I said, I think we have the communication, the respect, all that good stuff for it to work. Um, we just got to play our cards right. That's the thing. But I'm not for a second have I like second guessed or thought that anything
No, no,
really
no. I
crazy
know
is
you
gonna
haven't.
happen. You
We've
know what I
talked
mean?
about it a lot. Yeah, bro, you're mad hype, and I'm mad hype for you. I'm just
Yeah,
saying, like, if somebody leaves their underwear on the floor in the middle of the bathroom, like, don't get mad about it. Just be like, hey, yo, is this what we're gonna be doing? Because if we're gonna do it, then I'll put a bin in the bathroom for you to put your underwear in. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit.
And there's some stuff, dude. I honestly learned like, cause like even like coming off the road, right? Like after Florida, there was dudes, who were going back to their girlfriends or they had girlfriends now, and now they're living with them, and even just like being in the Airbnbs with these dudes, like I kind of had to remind them, like, dog, there's some shit you just let it go. Like,
it's
it's not that big of a
That's the
deal.
other thing. That
but the
is the
thing
other
the
thing, though,
the
too.
thing that I
Pick your
think I
battles.
I also take away a lot, and I'll say this quietly, but I won't even go into specifics, but it's relationships that I think I've started to very much watch the relationships around me to
Mm-hmm.
know what not to do,
Mm-hmm.
because
Can't do that.
a lot of the time,
Can't
what do
do
you
that.
mean? What do you mean?
Can't do that. Can't do that.
I think that's the
Those
best
are
thing to
t-
do.
those are two complete different people,
No,
though.
no, no. I know. I'm not saying in specifics in terms of like exactly what not to do. I'm saying in the broad general, like when somebody says, when somebody gets mad at whatever you just did. Let's say for the example of like leaving in the underwear on the floor. Sometimes you're not necessarily mad at the action itself, but around a lot of different things. There could be like so many things tied to that underwear being on the floor. It could be
Mm-hmm.
the fact that they're forgetful, they're lazy, they spend too much time away from you. You feel like there's so many different things that could tie that reaction of you exploding about the underwear on the floor that are
Mm-hmm.
so underlying that when you say, can you, and you explode, can you pick up your fucking underwear? You do this every fucking day, whatever. There's a lot of underlying that you have to read to be like, oh shit, you're not talking about the underwear. You're talking about the fact that I watch TV as soon as I get home, that I spend 5 hours on the computer and I don't say hi to you, how I say hi to you. You're talking about the fact that I leave you the dishes every day, even though you cook. It's a lot of different things, and that's what I've taken away of like, read everything that you're doing before you defend the fact that you leave your underwear on the floor one time this whole week.
Yeah, no, that's very true. And Felicia said it best. Felicia's in here, by the way. Felicia said,
Hi.
you manifest the adverse of your desires when you seek to learn from the faults of others, and if you seek positive aspects of relationships, you attract beautiful things." Which I agree with.
Ooh, that's
Mhm.
nice.
Well,
I
me and
agree
Riot
with
kind of
wholeheartedly.
talked about it a little bit, where it's like you ask for certain things and you get the opposite to kind of challenge it. You know what I mean? And so it's like sometimes we ask for, we ask for strength, and then we're delivered challenges to overcome. You know what I mean? And so even in these relationships, we can look around, right? And we say, "Oh, I want a partner who's going to do X, Y, Z, X, Y, and Z." And the next thing, your partner is pointing out the things that is X, Y, and Z that you're not doing. You know what I mean? And I think the strongest relationships, the most flourishing ones, are the ones where you can hold up mirrors to each other and say, "Look, this is you. This is you. This is you right here." And they can look at it and be okay and be like, "Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Like, please help me address this." And then you see
Yeah.
your mirror, and you are submissive enough and confident enough and secure enough to be like, "Hey, okay, this is what I'm doing. This is where I am. Please help me. Please help me. I'm asking you as my partner to help me." Because, like, bro, like I'm saying, like, underwear on the floor, like, you're right. Like, you're not mad at the underwear at the floor. You're mad that I've been gone all fucking day. You know what I mean? And you've missed me. This underwear is like, "Babe, why am I asking you to do this? Like, you didn't even say hi to me." It's like, whoa, okay, hold up. Like, let's unpack this. Where are we at? Like, let's sit down. Let's talk about this. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of the times we get lost in the sauce of that shit. That is really true. You really hit the head on that, because I like to say that. Let's unpack this. We start arguing or we start getting into something. It's like, let's unpack this. Where are we really at?
Yeah, you chatted about it before, and I'm sorry. Go ahead, Zero. Go ahead.
Sorry. I was just gonna say it sucks.
No, you don't be.
Just really quick. Oh, Crystal Water says only child syndrome versus me growing up with 3 disrespectful brothers. It's just gonna be hard. Yeah, the dynamics that we have are just. But I was gonna say,
be huge.
it sucks too watching people have relationships like that, because you can't tell them, either party. You can't tell them what's going on, because like it's almost like reading a book that neither of them like that and neither of them speak English. It's like, but you can see it. You can see everything happening. You're like, damn, bro, if you just address this one thing, like everything would be so much better. But neither of them are speaking the language, and it sucks. It sucks to see. But
Yeah, no, I want to touch on what Korpsx was saying, because that is a very big thing, bro. When somebody feels like they're getting a finger pointed at them, they try and point a finger back real fast, like real fast.
Yeah.
And I don't think that there's been I don't think that there's been a single like male female relationship that I've had, whether it be friendship. Actually, I can maybe a friendship, but a relationship, like an intimate relationship that I've ever had with a woman, where I try and tell them about themselves. Like, yo, I just want to let you know, like, this is what you do, and it's not productive. It's not, I immediately get hit with so much backlash about some shit that I'm doing that doesn't even make sense. You know what I mean? But you got to tell your people about them. You got to tell your people about themselves. You know what I mean? And this is a perfect example. Zero and I had a conversation one time about our different ways that we stream, right? And personally, I didn't feel like I was attacking Zero in any way possible.
Whoa.
And
I didn't think you were attacking me either.
I was just about to say that. And I don't feel that he was
attacking. Fuck you, dog. No, I'm just like,
and I don't feel that he thought I was attacking him. But it was because we were having an open conversation, and he asked me a question. So I gave him the answer. Don't ask me a question you don't want the answer to. Just like don't go looking for something that you don't want to find. You know what I mean? Like there's rules and regulations about how shit moves. Because I got asked recently, right? Would you go through your girl's phone? No, I would not. You know why? Because I'm gonna find something I don't want to fucking see. And
Yep.
whether it's really her fucking around on me or not, I'm gonna find something and I'm gonna make it seem like she's fucking around on me.
Your mind already
Because I
perceives
was
it.
exactly because I was looking around, I was looking for it. So when you
2 seconds,
when
2 seconds.
are we saying goodbye to dad?
No, I have to piss so bad.
Oh my! Give me 2 seconds. We'll just fucking wait for this motherfucker.
Oh man. Oh bro, listen, dude. So I'm in LAX, right? Booking it to get to my fucking flight. Bro, I'm wearing my jacket, and oh boy, he does the sign, and I was like, oh brother, right? And we shake hands. He's like, hey man, like, where are you going? Like, what did it? I was like, oh bro, I'm on this flight. Like, I'm really fucking pressed. He's like, boom, and pushed me through the fucking TSA line. So shout out my brother. I didn't even get your fucking name, but you know who you are if you ever watch this, dude, and if you recognize this fucking
This man
face.
is shouting out a nameless fucking person. Nah,
Bro.
but see, hey, I told you, bro, you get away with shit now that you're a fucking Mason, dog. You be like,
Hey, bro.
you
Listen,
gangbaiting.
I got brothers
Oxnard
everywhere.
Lodge.
I got brothers everywhere in the world that'll look out for me, man.
Man,
Make
this
sure I got to get
motherfucker
home.
really had to go piss right now. Oh, I'm telling you, I was dancing this weekend, man. It felt so fucking good. It felt so good.
What, you was at the club or what?
Yeah, bro, but I didn't even like. I wasn't even trying to like grind on no ladies. I genuinely hit up my homie that he's watched your videos before. He's like, I like this Korpsx guy, and I was like, yeah, that's my homie. I like Dread. Yeah, Dread's my homie. Oh, I like watching Ruin, bro. Like all these dudes, and I was like, he said, oh, I watched the Far Side in Ruin battle. I said, bro, watch that shit again. I'm literally standing right the fuck there, you know. He's like, oh shit, I never fucking know. I was like, yeah, bro, I know all these motherfuckers. Like, I don't know them like that, but I've definitely been around them.
Larry and
so
Christopher.
and Sherwin.
Yeah, I know these dudes by first name, bro.
But yeah, like, and I hit him up and I was like, yo, I really want to dance this weekend. I want to go, and I know this spot that's playing 90s music that I want to go and just like 90s and 2000s music. I want to go up, not the bare feet on the fucking floor, bro.
Oh,
It has slides on.
What?
You don't have slides on?
I have them right under my desk.
Demo.
I don't know how I feel about you raw dogging the floor, dog.
I'm sorry. My bad.
I don't even remember what we were talking about. What the fuck were we talking about?
I'm so sorry, bro.
Point fingers. Just, bro, like surround people around you that can hear about themselves, like genuinely. You know what I mean, bro? You guys have both called me out on this podcast before. I called out Hutch on one of his podcasts before that we did together, the smoking section. I definitely called Damo out all the fucking time.
Yeah.
No, let me tell you about the last thing that I called Damo out on, bro. So this motherfucker texted me.
I called you out. Hello? I called you out on something fairly recently. I fucking couldn't figure out what the fuck I was trying to say.
Did you? What'd you call me out on?
I think literally just today. It was a call out on both of us, honestly. It's about school.
Oh, yeah, you did call me out.
Gotta do this shit, bro. I gotta finish my class, and so do you.
No, but this motherfucker, listen to this shit, guys.
What did I say?
The world that's listening. This motherfucker texted me and asked me if I wanted anything when he was coming into work, right?
Bro.
Hold
dude.
on. I was like, nah, I'm good. I appreciate it though. We still had an hour before work, and I was like, hey, you know what? Grab me one of these, right? So he pulled up after me. I pulled up. I was walking. He honked his horn, pulled up, got out of his car, got his bag and shit like that, and then grabbed his one drink. And I was like,
bro, I did not get the end of it.
I was like, yo, where's mine? And he was like, oh, fuck, I fucking forgot. I gave him such a hard time about it. He was so beat up about it, but that's why he's a good friend, bro. He's a good friend.
Dude, I felt so bad.
Nah, you shouldn't have felt bad. It was good. It was awkward.
Nah, I'm gonna get it though. I'm gonna get it. We'll get it when on the.
Oh,
You're going to get coffee tomorrow.
yeah, I am. Actually, I wanted to talk about something. I won't say any names. But
I'll
I
get you
actually wanted
your
to.
real quick. I'll get you your Java chip smoothie thing tomorrow. We'll go.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I really like those. All right, so I do want to talk about something, and I don't know
Why
how
are
to
you
feel
so
about it.
wait? Corpse hit the craziest eye roll right now, bro.
Because he's jealous, bro. He's just jealous.
Java chat, bro. Oh my god. I'll be at work. Fucking
Bros
on our
hating.
Yeah, bro. It's okay. It's okay. Just be
fucking kiss, bro. Damn.
Bro, if you were here, you
know
know
what?
you would
I'll
get the
shoot you the
Java
video.
chip too, bro.
I'll shoot you the video. All right. So when I was out over the weekend, I actually ran into a gang of the new hires that were mentoring.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them, bro.
Like
A
all of
lot.
them.
Like pretty much all of them were there. So I bought him a couple drinks and whatever. It was one of the girls' birthdays. I was like, here you go. And then some of the cool ones I bought drinks. But there's this one dude in particular, right? And he's smooth. I'm not gonna say any names, but I think Damon knows what I'm talking about.
Fuck, I want to know. No, I'm not.
He's
Well,
I'll describe him and you'll know who I'm talking about.
okay, go for it.
He's a smooth fucking talker, bro. And I genuinely think that he has potential to be the best salesman out of this whole class, but he doesn't know how to get the fuck out of his own way. And he's kind of a prick because he's like flashy and he's just a young cat that just is gonna get in his own way, right?
I think I know who you're talking about, but I don't know.
You know exactly who I'm talking about.
You just gotta text me. Text it with later. Well, later. Or text
All
me
I have
now.
to say is, he's with the girl that we thought he was gonna be with.
Okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Okay. So, anyways, so we got this one cat, and he's smooth, right? And he's like Damo's age, bro, like 23, 24 years old.
Just not as smooth.
But way more immature. It's wild.
Oh, okay.
It's wild to see the difference. No, he's smooth and he's a good salesman, but he's not at the maturity level that you are. You know
He also does seem like a cool dude, to be fair. He seems like a super cool dude.
He's a dickhead.
Is he?
And I can attest to, and maybe alcohol played a part, but whatever the fuck the case may be. You know what I mean?
Damn,
so anyways, so we get out. I get out of the nightclub. I'm out front smoking, right? And this dude, and he comes up to me, and this is not verbatim, but this is like the gist of the conversation. Why are you working at Spectrum? You could be making so much more money. You need to be side hustling. I'm making $10,000 a month doing this, that, and the third. Like, and then he grabbed me by my shoulders. I was trying to explain something to him. You know what I mean? Like, bro, the only reason I work at Spectrum is because I used to make a shit ton of money, but I have a kid now, and this, that, and that. And he was like, that doesn't make any sense. You need to be making money. I didn't tell you about this, Dame. I completely forgot. It just clicked in my head right now.
You were literally like, it was so chill. It was a nice night.
And
you completely skipped over.
Well, I was talking about the next night. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, you need to be making all this money. I'll put you on this, that, and the other. And I was like, yo, like, first of all, let go of me. First of all, because I mean, I don't want to hurt you. Like, yeah, bro, like, get the fuck off me. Second of all, I don't like you. You're 24 years old, 23 years old. You should be making all this type of money. But what the fuck are you doing working at Spectrum? You know what I mean? Like, what? Don't ask me why I'm working at Spectrum if you're fucking working at Spectrum.
Yeah,
fuck you. And I really didn't know how to feel about that. Like somebody, this younger dude, almost 10 years younger than me, and it was like he was talking down on me, bro. And I felt very disrespected by it, and I'm just like, bro, I used to make more money than what you're talking about, and I understand that I don't give a fuck about that money, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I was still able to go out and buy all you cocksuckers drinks. You making all this money. How come you didn't offer me to buy me a drink?
Mm-hmm.
And I went out the next night and still bought more drinks and did this and did that and paid for this. And like, you think I'm fucking pressed on that? And I don't understand why it's these young cats mentality to fucking like flaunt like that. I don't get it. I don't get it. I bet you old boy still lives with his parents. That's why you can flaunt like that. You're not making 10 racks a month, bro. Don't.
No, it doesn't make
I'm
any
sorry.
sense.
Now I'm getting like, you know, but like, don't. I don't like getting like that. But like, don't.
You should ask them. You should ask them what's profit, bro. What's the profit?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what are you doing? Air shipping? You buying 10 racks worth of stuff to make 10 racks back? Like, what the fuck?
Well, it's kind of like
yeah,
for you to put your hands on me. Like, whoa, dog. Who the fuck do you think you are?
And the only reason I didn't react the way that I typically would react if we were in a different situation is because I knew that he was under the influence of alcohol. You know what I mean? Like I knew that alcohol played a very big part of it, and he wanted to like swing his dick around a little bit because his girl is kind of fine, but like, don't do that. You know what I mean? But I think it's an age thing. I would never in my life even think about doing that shit.
It's not an age thing. It's like a mindset thing. It is, because I've seen you can't tell me that there isn't older dudes who are doing this shit, and then there are younger dudes who are doing the opposite of being like more humble, putting their shit in fucking 401ks, Roth IRAs, and savings and shit, and being more conservative and being like, all right, I'm making moves, but nobody fucking knows about this shit. Also, somebody said, "Let me see the W-2."
Some people just haven't been.
Yeah, bro. Show me the W, bro. And not even a flex, right? Not even a flex. But even Damo today was like, "Yo, like, how much did you make on your last check?" And I was like, "I'll show you how much I'm like." I don't care about money, bro. I don't care about that shit. There's been times when I'll fucking ask Jose, like, "Yo, can I bum $20?" And he'll be like, "Yeah, go ahead." But that's because, you know, if you're really about this, you think I afford living at this place just working on Spectrum? No, I got money tied up in other places that I got to give money to. I got other people that live off my money too. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta go fucking buy a new bed because my fucking ceiling leaked all over the fucking place. You know, motherfuckers don't know I slept in my fucking closet for a night because my fucking bed was all, bro. Like, don't do that shit. You know what I mean? There's a time and a place for you to talk about that type of shit and things that you tell other people. And I feel like that's not the type of shit that you do. And I genuinely do think that that's an age. I mean, maybe it's a mindset thing, but I don't know a lot of people my age doing that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's probably more common the younger you go, especially if you have, let's say he has that type of money. Like, young, bro, you think you're the fucking invincible, already baseline broke as fuck. Imagine adding money in there. You're invincible and like kind of well off or rich, let's say. Bro, you're gonna feel like you got the biggest dick in the world.
But the thing is, somebody like that is not Damo. And I'm not gonna put you on blast. I'm not gonna put you on blast, but I'm gonna low key put you on blast right now.
Me?
Not in a bad way. Yeah, but not in a bad way. Like, I know for a fact that you have more assets in your room. Like, the shit in your room is worth more than anything that he has in his room. I know that the amount of money that you have in your savings account is probably way more money that he has in his savings account, and you're nothing like that. You know what I mean?
But that wasn't on blast. That was nice.
But that's the flex. You know what I mean? That's the when you come up to me and you're like, "Yo," when you come up to me 8 months ago and you were like, "This is how much I'm in debt," and then you come up to me a month ago and you were like, "Yo, my debt is paid off." That's the flex right there,
bro.
You know what I mean? That's the fucking flex. And motherfuckers don't understand that shit, bro. Yeah, you want to fucking buy a $90,000 Hellcat and pay $7,000 a month on a car note when you could be fucking putting that money into real estate? That's not a flex, bro. Zero order for my takeaway.
It's not true, bro. That is not true. Fake news. What the fuck is that?
You ordered some young guy?
Nah, bro. Nah. Delete that shit, bro.
Hey, bro. They said it, not me.
No.
Yeah. No, but the thing that I also have to like reflect on is that was me at some point. Like, I was him at some point in my life. I was like that, and it drove me fucking insane. But now I'm gonna tie it all back in together. The girl that I was dating at the time, he pointed the finger at me and said, who the fuck are you? Do you think you are? Like, you're not this person. Like why do you have to like talk about all the fucking money you make and do all this and do all that? And I really had to like step back and be like, yo, you're fucking right. Like, why am I doing? And then I thought about,
You are not him.
yeah, you're not him. You're not him, okay, buddy. You're not that. You're not that guy, pal. And I just
You are
really
not
had to
that guy,
think.
pal.
I had to really think about how I wound up like that, and it was just because I didn't know how to take a finger pointed at me. I didn't know how to take a finger, and it
You
was
didn't
just
know
like
to finger, huh?
it was just a bunch of stuff leading up to it, like how we talked about with leaving the underwear on the floor. Right? It's not this, it's not that. It wasn't the underwear being left on the floor. It wasn't that I was making all this money. It was that, motherfuckers wanted to be like, yo, I got my high school diploma, you didn't. Motherfuckers talking about like, oh, I'm making this much money, you're not. You're still driving your old hoopty around and this, that, and the other. And when I finally got to that point, I was like, I'm the fucking man now, and I'm gonna make sure everybody knows. But now that I'm older, bro, you don't have to know shit about me, bro. You don't have to know anything about me. Fuck that shit. Just know I'm a good guy. I'm gonna take care of the people around me. If you're out with me, I'm gonna take care of you. If you're in my circle, I'm gonna take care of you. And I'm not talking about just in a monetary way. I'm gonna make sure you're good. We're always gonna chat about shit. We're gonna have an open line of communication, and that's what's important now, bro. But that was my weekend, bro, and I had to talk about that shit because that shit
That's kind
irritated
of wild.
the fuck
That's
out of me.
surprising,
And
actually.
and the crazy thing about it is I have to go back and mentor this motherfucker. And guess what? Nah, nothing changes on my end.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing changes on my end, but the way I view you. I still got to do what the fuck I got to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing changes on my end.
There's a young, like, naivete, I guess is the word, where the most
Naivete.
the most money you've ever had in your bank account is the most money you've ever had in your bank account. The brokest you've ever been is the brokest you've ever been. So you and me, we see these young cats, and they're trying to flaunt their money and this and that. It's like, bro, but what size are those shoes though? Because they look like they're my size, right? You want to keep talking about fucking money? What's up with that watch?
You got those nice fours on, dog. What's up?
Yeah, I might be dressed in a blank tee or in some Korpsx collection, which is my brand, right? But I'll have you come up off that jacket though, dog, because I'm cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little chilly in here, bro. You should come up off that jacket.
Okay, let's not get it twisted though. I'm not making anybody come out their shoes. I'm way past that.
But you come across a motherfucker like me and you want to yip yap and put your hands on me, bro.
But if Korpsx is making somebody come out their shoes, I'm right there next to him. Come out them shoes, dog.
Don't you dare put your fucking hands on me, boy. Who the fuck do you think you are? I'll break your arm, bitch. Like, what the fuck?
But what would be cool is if he came up to you and was like, bro, I was a little out of line. I was a little wild.
Let me tell you,
that would be hella cool.
That would be cool.
Let me tell you like this, okay? If he did that, there would be nobody else in the world that I respect more than him. If he did that. But I'll tell you this. I've met very many people like that, and he won't. I will bet you my next 3 paychecks that he won't. I bet you my next 3 paychecks that he doesn't even remember that it happened. And that's why me and who I am, I knew not to take it a certain way.
Yeah.
Because alcohol was involved.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I assess the situation and I'm like, all right, this motherfucker is drunk. I'm gonna just let it play out however the fuck it plays out. I mean, I felt disrespected. I didn't feel disrespected enough to do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where maturity steps in. That's where understanding shit comes in. That's where real street smarts come in. Because if I knock this motherfucker out, he hits his fucking head on the side of the fucking concrete, and something happens to him. Now I'm fucked. Why? Because he was drunk and I felt disrespected? Fuck that, bro. My life ain't worth that shit.
See, I'm not going to press a young man, really. Like, I'm gonna choose. I like to choose peace, right? I'm always ready, but I choose peace. You know what I'm saying? But I think I make
right
that
before he's right after he said,
yeah, right. Like,
let's get a real
Hold up.
My bad.
I make that analogy because I've been that young guy. You know what I mean? And I have been in situations where people try to rob me. You know what I mean? Or people, kind of press me because it's like, hey, well, you got this money, you know what I mean? Woo, 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 woo. And it's like, whoa, dog. Like, and it made me change my perspective of no one should know how much money I got in my fucking pockets. I shouldn't dress as if, like I got all this money in the world. It's kind of like a beacon for trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And to even speak that way, to speak of myself that way is just distasteful, bro. Like you never know who you're talking to, bro. Like again, like you want to put your hands on me, bro, because you think you make more money, that you have the right to do this. You do that to the wrong person, bro. You do that to the wrong person and you can end up in a world of fucking hurt, bro. You know what I mean? So to me, it's like, let's just be respectful, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like you're saying, Zero, like, I would rather give homie an opportunity to be like, yo, I was a little out of line. I was a little drunk, just talking shit. I had a good week at work. You know what I mean? So my pockets is a little fat. And so I'm just kind of feeling myself right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, the thing is, with that statement that Zero made, right? The three of us, we're spoiled in that because we do that to each other.
Mhm.
There has been a time for all of us where we've texted each other either in the group chat or on a side chat or called one another and been like, yo, my bad if I said this, that, or the other. And I just, like my bad if I went too far. And every single time, all of us have said, you're good, bro. Don't even worry about it. And I guarantee you, the one is because we have the three pillars of a relationship, right? But also, we know what it took for another man to call you and be like, yo, my bad about that. You know what I mean? I shouldn't
Mhm.
have, maybe I shouldn't have said it, or maybe it came off wrong, or maybe I went a little bit too hard about this, that, or the other. Bro, I know it for a fact. The three of us have called each other on different things throughout the last 42 episodes. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Every single time that, and and even if we weren't out of line, but we felt that we were out of line, that we said some shit, it's always a phone call or a text message.
Every time.
Mhm. Yeah.
Every time. And I,
Did my
and
stream did my stream go out?
Let me check.
uh-oh,
The stream
technical
went out.
difficulties on the save. The saver.
So I was gonna check it real quick.
Yeah, something was
No,
wrong.
you're just checking your fucking phone, dude. We don't entertain you enough. That's what it is. That
True.
just say
I'm
what it
having.
is, dude.
I'm putting Subway Surfers on the bottom here, so that way I'm.
How much money
I'm
do you make a month,
entertained.
dude? You making 10,000 a month, bro?
Listen,
You
guys.
wonder why I work with
Listen,
here?
motherfuckers. I can make 10 grand. Nah, I'm just playing. Oh shit, this is Jinxie. Hold on. No, I think your shit did go down actually.
Did.
Yeah, I
Damn,
think
they
so.
I'm
reported your
restarting right now.
shit, bro.
Yeah, restart. Yeah,
No, I'm
yeah. It
restarting
did
right
go
now.
out for
They
sure.
reported it.
Listen, guys.
Hey, and Felicia makes a good point. She goes, "Yo, if I'm broke because I am paying all my bills, I got gas in my car, good to eat. I don't give a fuck about some judgmental dumb fuck that has something to say about my empty ass wallet. I will flex my broke." Amen, sister. I love you. I love you, Felly. You know the deal. And she's like seen me in situations, you know what I mean, where my highs, my lows, getting pressed, all this stuff. Like, you know what I mean? She sees. I mean, bro, we know. Cisco, Cisco, she, you know, Felly been around the squad, the gang. But yeah,
I'm
I don't
already
know.
knowing.
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
I mean, it really just takes strong people to hear about themselves, man. And even in relationships that I've had, and I don't mean uh like men and women relationships. I just mean like friendship relationship wise. Even in those types of relationships, still to this day, bro, some people can't hear about themselves, and then we don't talk for a minute. But I think genuinely with how small my circle is extremely small, and I have multiple circles, right? But they're all small, and we can all tell each other about shit. It's
Mhm.
just hard, bro, and it's hard to find people that you can continuously do that with, and everything be cool. And like I know that if the three of us were sitting on the couch and some dumb shit happened, and I told one of you guys about yourselves, or one of you guys told me about some shit, some people would typically feel like a weird vibe in the room
Mhm.
after it was said. But with y'all
Mhm.
motherfuckers, like I know that if you said, okay, cool, whatever, handle it is done, and then let's fucking move forward. Always progress, bro. Always continue to progress no matter what.
Next topic. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, bro, we got that out the way. Next topic, bro. Like, like we said our sorries. I said something out the way. I apologize. Next topic. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people do kind of get caught up on it because it's like they're being shown that reflection of themselves. You know what I mean? They're hearing about themselves, and it's like, no, 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 that's not what this was. It's not what it is. And it's like, whoa, hey, dog, I just told you how you made me feel.
Mhm.
don't you dare invalidate that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't you dare try to make me seem like I'm fucking crazy right now.
Yeah,
Like,
but when it comes to the validation shit, bro, and we talked about this in another podcast, I feel like you got to be careful with that because what I'm saying is valid too. You know what I mean? Like if I made you feel some type of way and I'm invalidating your feelings, but I'm validating my feelings, now we're gonna continue to bump heads. You know what I mean? So, is the way that you feel valid or is the way that I feel valid? Everything's valid.
and
So,
that's for me. That's like us as friends too. You could say like you could say something to me. I'd be like, yo, Cisco, what the fuck, dog? That kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And he'd be like, yo, I didn't mean it like that. And it's like, well, I took it like that though, right?
Yeah.
And if you apologize, right, validates how I feel. And by me saying, all right, bro, like, I accept this apology. Cool. You might not have meant it that way. Cool. Let's move on. Because then I can
and that's why you always try and backtrack, right? Like, where did we lose the communication in this thing? Let's start the conversation over, go through what we were saying, make sure that we're on point with each other, and then as soon as we find out where we're not on point, boom, that's where the issue was right there. Let's figure out what happened right here, and then we know where the crossroads was at, and you're fucking good. Like you're good, bro. You know what I mean? Just don't come at me drunk and fucking put your fucking hands on me. That's all I'm saying.
Because it's hard to have to have your intentions heard in those moments too. You know what I mean? And for them to kind of, and especially like when I'm drunk, I'm like, I'm already like, motherfucker, just stay away from me. Like, you know what I mean? I'm kind of like a lonely drunk. You know what I mean? Like I like to be with my homies, but don't do the drunk hugs. Love you, bro. Fuck, man. Fuck, love you, dog. Like no.
Bro,
Please,
if you do that shit, I can't be around you, dog.
Yeah,
that's the thing, bro. Like you guys know, I think Hennessy's straight, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be the same when I get to the bar to when I leave, and I've been drinking Hennessy the whole time. If anybody's ever drank around me, you know I was the same when we walked into the bar to when it doesn't matter how many fucking Hennessy's I have. So if you had whatever the fuck green tea shots, whatever the fuck you were drinking, and that's what it does to you, you probably shouldn't be drinking green tea shots anymore. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Don't do it.
God,
don't fucking do it. I don't know.
Water.
I mean, that's the gist of where the fuck I'm coming from. I lost my whole train of thought where I was even going with the shit. I tried to circle back to a lot of shit, say what the fuck we were talking about, but that's really where I was at. So, yeah. I mean, I had a crazy weekend. I had a crazy good weekend. Let's just put it like that. And I haven't had one of those in a long time.
That's good. Like, yeah, not even with even for the raising for my third degree, it's custom for whoever is, like me, it's custom to provide food. Provide food, you provide breakfast, something light, and also provide lunch. And bro, so I'm stressing out. I'm trying to get these pizzas for the boys. I got to go pick up my daughter right after this. All this shit, boom, boom, boom. Trying to coordinate, and I come in with these hot pizzas, hot, fresh fucking pizzas in my hand.
I was about to say hot girls, bro. I was about to say.
Well, no, me too. I was like,
why the
damn,
fuck you didn't?
Fuck?
I come in with this freshly fucking made, round table motherfucking pizza. No, well, I was in Santa Paula. I was in Santa
Okay.
And the dude's like, I don't think that's going to be enough. And I was like, how? Like in my head, I'm like, how fucking dare you? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just paid with my own fucking money. I provided the money for this shit. Like, no one's helping me. Like, how dare you, motherfucker? Like, you know what I'm saying? But then I had to kind of like backtrack and realize, like, he's just coming. Like, he's just busting my balls. You know what I mean? I even had to talk to one of the boys. Like, dude, he's just busting your fucking balls, bro. You know what I mean? Like, they all ate because I left. Like, I'd even stay to eat lunch. You know what I mean? Like, and he's like, man, he's just busting your balls. Everybody was happy. They all left full. Like, there was plenty enough for everybody to eat. And so sometimes it does take a second. You got to kind of backtrack through your thoughts, make sure that fucking you're on point. You know what I mean? Because their feelings are valid. My feelings is valid. His feelings is valid because it's just a fucking joke. Like, he's just making a fucking joke, dude. You know what I mean? But in the moment, there's, again, like even earlier how we were talking about, it's not the underwear on the floor that made you mad. It's X, Y, and Z that made you mad. So was I really mad at him, or was I mad that on this day, on this occasion, I'm stressed out? I just had this big day, and then now you're kind of coming at me with unappreciative words. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, he's just busting my balls, bro. Like,
yeah. And
Rite of
and
passage.
that's a big thing for you, right? Like that's a big thing that it's a prideful thing, right? Because he'll never understand that you went through those steps in your own head to not be like, what the fuck do you mean that that's not enough pizza? You know what I mean? And I don't think that there's very many people that take that type of shit into consideration. Like,
Mhm.
you do not know the whole fucking thought process I went through just now to not cuss your ass out. Because cussing your ass out could be mad easy. I could easily cuss your ass out. But it takes way more of me to be like, you know what, bro? You're right. We might be good though. And then
Mhm.
just carry on. And that's the type of person that I want to be around. I want to be around the type of person that's not gonna be like, man, what the fuck? Like, there's because I don't need this. I've
Yeah.
done a lot of this in my life. I don't need that shit no more.
Bro, I feel like I have rules. Sorry, go ahead, Corpse.
No, go ahead, because it's just
Bro, you have not done any fucking talking, and I need to
My
hear from
bad.
the peanut
I
guy.
was gonna say I feel like
We
I
have
have
not
rules.
fought tonight.
I feel like I have rules of 3 in my life. So like, 1, you get a pass because and not it's like for a lot of things. So like, if I go to a restaurant and it's shit, you get a pass. It's okay. First time is a pass.
Oh yeah, we've talked about this. Yeah.
And then second time it's shit. Now I'm like, all right, bro. It might be a pattern. Now I'm watching it a little closely, but you get a pass. You go one more pass. Now if the third time is shit, then you're just shit. Like, there's no other way to go about it. Same thing with people. First time you cross me, it's like, oh, you get a pass. Like, I'm going pretty easy. You don't know me. You don't know what like I just went through. You don't know anything. Could have fucked up. Second time, I might tell you something like I didn't appreciate that, like chill or whatever. The third time, now like it's different. It could either obviously not get physical if you didn't do anything to me physically, but now I'm definitely
Somebody got to hit you first.
Somebody's got to at least swing on me first. I'm not swinging on people, bro. Why would I do that? It's
No,
dumb.
I know you're not. I know you're not swinging on. You're not swinging on nobody but the back of my head.
Yeah, bro. And I purposely miss every time.
Oh, this motherfucker's gonna hit me in the back of the head one day, and I already told him because I wear my hair up, right? Like, and I wear my hair higher than I'm wearing it right now, obviously because it comes in the back of my head. But I wear my hair higher over my head, and every day this motherfucker walks past me, he swings across the back of my head. And I told him, Zero, you're gonna hit me in the back of the head one. Like, I'm gonna like sit back while you're doing that one day. You're gonna hit me in the back of the head, and I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you in the middle of the I've warned him many times, like, bro, you're gonna hit me in the back of the head, and I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you in the middle of the call center. I will lose my job over it. And guess what? He just did it today.
I literally do it every time.
It's gonna be the one time. It's gonna be the one time I lean back to stretch or something, and he's gonna just fucking deck me in the back of the head.
But it's so
I get knocked out.
Because I'm so confused because I'm like, does it bother you really? I'll stop, bro, if it bothers you. And you're like,
no, it doesn't bother me. This shit doesn't bother me.
I'm like, but one day if I
okay, so let me ask you this.
But rules.
So you
of
say
3.
you have the rule. You have the rule of 3, right?
Mhm.
Does that apply to everything?
Most things.
Okay, what are the things that the rule of 3 does not apply to?
I have like a rule of maybe 1.5 for lying, and the reason I say that is because you lie, and then I'm gonna give you the half chance of telling me the truth, and if you keep lying, then it's done, and it's wrapped.
That is the best. That's the bro. There is no better. There's like one of the best feelings is that knowing that somebody lied to you, right, and then giving them the opportunity to tell you the truth,
and they keep digging,
and they fucking lie to you again.
Oh
my god! I'm like, okay,
my get hard. It's the best, bro.
I think
for real, yeah.
I think there's a weird thing, especially with dishonesty, and I can get with the 1.5 because some stuff isn't my business. You get what I'm saying?
Something
it doesn't matter. Tell me it's not my business then. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, tell me like I'd rather not talk about it. I'm not ready to talk about it. Whatever.
Exactly. I'd much rather hear that, or I'd much rather hear the truth that's gonna fucking sting the fuck out of me. But I'm like, if you, bro, you had the fucking balls to tell me the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck what it was. I don't give a fuck if you're my girlfriend, you cheated on me, and I'm gonna leave your ass. At least you get to leave with some dignity. You know what
Bro,
I mean?
Rosie, I told Rosie I did OnlyFans. When I first met her, I told her I did OnlyFans. I told her I was Puerto Rican and that I was like from fucking like Oregon or some dumb shit, bro. Like I just completely lied about my identity because I was
What
like, dude,
the fuck?
it's none of your fucking business who I am. Pour my fucking
Actually, I
drink,
used to
dude.
do that in Vegas, bro. Like I
What
would go to
the
the blackjack table, I'd be a complete different person. Not
fuck?
some girl that you're interested in though. And that poor girl, bro.
You know, like, hey, bro. I was like, yeah, I do OnlyFans. Da, da, da. I'm, you know, I'm more of a supporting cast in these things. You know what I mean? Like, you.
This
Jesus.
motherfucker's over here talking about getting his dick sucked on an OnlyFans account.
Hey, I had a minor role in fucking Fat Midgets Part One. I was more of a lead role in fucking Fat Midgets Part Two and Three. You know,
The
so I'm kind of
trilogy that we all
making.
talk about. Really.
I'm breaking into the business. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
in
And it's just
small
like
ways.
it's none of your business, you know what I mean? And we're just here joshing over some fucking drinks, and I'm flirting with you. You know what I mean? Like you don't
Uh,
deserve. At this point, you haven't earned my blatant, straightforward honesty. You know what I'm saying? Now remove us from this situation and let's put us in a place where, okay, please tell me about yourself. Like you know what I mean? Now I'm gonna be like, okay, listen, I don't do OnlyFans. I'm a blue
yeah,
collar
but
dude.
that's different though. I think you have to get to the position where I think you have to get to that position where like a lie is detrimental.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
meet a girl out at the bar and you tell her that your name is fucking Don Juan from fucking New York or whatever and blah 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 blah, you're not in the that's not a place and time to be really releasing that type of information. You know what I mean?
hmm
Now, if you go out on a date with a young lady and you know that now you're giving out information, you're not lying about shit right there. You know what I mean?
yeah. No, absolutely not, absolutely not. For
What?
example,
What?
right?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
For example, um, my son's mom had asked me about how I met Penny's mom, and I was just like, ah, whatever. You know what I mean? I just threw out some bullshit because it's none of your business, right? It is none of your business how I came across this person. Right now, things may be a little different, and now she's owed my honesty. You know what I'm saying? Owed honesty, and that is perfectly fine, and I recognize that. You know what I mean? But again, like you're saying, would it be detrimental at that moment in time, right? Because I think with lying too, like that's why I'm like a 1.5, because it's very circumstantial sometimes. But then again, there's other times where it's like it's not like you have the ability to tell me the truth right here, right now. If I'm asking you about something, you have the ability to tell me the fucking truth, bro. You better tell me the truth, you know? And if they don't come forward, like if I know you're lying, you've lied to me, and it's like, bro, I know you're lying. Just tell me the truth, right? And then after that, if they kind of dig deeper, it's like, all right, whatever. I'm done with this, walking away, you know? Um,
When it comes to that shit, bro, I guess I would say I'm situational, but you know, as you guys know, and I've definitely said over the podcast, like this is why I don't put myself out there like that because it's happened to me too many fucking times. Like my ex, bro, I gave her there were so many different times that I found out that she lied to me, and I asked her to her fucking face, and lying to somebody's face, blatantly looking at them in the face and lying to them is some shit to me, right? But I let it happen like 3 4 times,
That's
and
crazy.
looking back on that relationship, I was like, why the fuck? What was it? I don't know what the fuck it was. And then for the New York situation, bro, like that's just grimy. That's grimy. You know, that's grimy
That
as
is
fuck.
wild. That
I
is
You
think
know what I
there's a
mean? And
there's a piece of us that I think, because you know what I went through with Florida, and I think that there's a piece of us that sees them for what we know they can be, instead of accepting them for who they are.
no. It's not seeing them for what we know they can be. It's seeing them for what we want them to be.
That too. That too. That too.
And that's the thing. But the thing is, where I'm at is I'm not like I've allowed those things to keep me astray and not try and put myself out there. And you know, like I told you boys, 2024. Okay, maybe I'll tread out a little bit. Maybe I'll test the water, see what the ever. But I'm telling you, if this shit happens again, bro, I'm done. I'm like, and I'm not gonna let those past relationships ruin whatever comes in front of me, and fresh slate, whatever the fuck it is. But if that shit happens again, I'm done, bro. We have a podcast where I straight up said like, this is why This is why I don't put myself out there anymore. This is why I don't do this anymore, and I'm tired and I don't want to do it anymore. Like, I guess the rule of 3, right? The last 2, fuck. I'm not gonna let the third one fuck up.
The relationships, I don't think count in the rules of 3.
Okay, why not? Because everybody's different.
Yes, and so restaurants, let's say for example, get rules of 3.
This man said
Wait. Restaurants get rules of 3 pretty easily. They're really easy to do rules of 3, because if I go to Little Caesars 3 times, now Little Caesars, just to be fair, is just a random example. Little Caesars is pretty decent, especially when they had their Do they still have their $5 hot and ready things? Yeah, right.
Yeah. $6.
Cisco said 6. Inflation is fucking crazy.
It's nuts.
If I go to Little Caesars, just random example, and 3 times it's shit, Little Caesars is shit.
Mm-hmm.
But if I see Becky and she lies to me 1.5 times, Becky is shit.
Yeah.
But Stephanie or Becky or whoever is a completely different chain restaurant, let's say. And now she deserves the rules of 3. Obviously, unless lying, 1.5, whatever it may be. But restaurants are just easy, and like a lot of things are just easy. Like if I bought a computer and it fucks up on me 3 times, it's probably an unreliable computer. If I had a car, it breaks on me 3 times, or it breaks on other people 3 times or more. Obviously, it's pretty easy to say like that's a pretty shit car.
Mm-hmm.
People are completely different individuals, entities of themselves, and that's why everybody, maybe not everybody, but everybody you're willing to give a shot deserves the rules of 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but what if? Okay, so here's with this, right? What if you don't want to give shots no more?
That's your prerogative. That's your prerogative. 100%.
You've given shots. You know what I'm saying? You've given shots. Maybe it's me. I'm too easygoing up front. Maybe I need to be that fucking dickhead. Maybe I need to be Putch.
Whoa.
Maybe I need to say that I've been in.
Get astray, bro?
Because he's been in midget. What was it?
Fucking Fat Midgets Part 1, 2, and 3.
And 3. Give him his respect, damn it, bro.
I was in the trilogy. Okay, I was in the trilogy.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like,
hey, Lex loves balls. Thank you. Corpse is so fine.
Lex
Thank
loves
you.
balls.
And zero.
Zero.
Damn,
let's
zero's
fucking
fine
go.
Too. Okay.
Stop.
Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, at the end of the day, I only know how to be myself, and I can't put on a facade and be somebody else and do all this shit. Like, you're gonna get me whether you're my boy, you're gonna get me whether we're going out on a date. And oh, that's another conversation. Okay, this is a good one actually, because I really wanted to bring this up in front of Korpsx.
Oh.
If you see a nice looking young lady out at the bar or the club or whatever, would you tell her, damn, you're hot?
What the fuck?
You're really thinking about it. Would you say you're hot? Would you say that?
Wait, did we talk about this?
I mean, like, are we talking about like opening line?
Yeah, maybe opening line, maybe like 3 lines in, but are you gonna say like, damn, you're hot? That sounds so weird. Even me trying to say it like whatever, it sounds fucking horrible.
Yeah, it's just gross. It just sounds like I could do so much better than that. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
what would you say? What's your equivalent to you're hot?
That's gross like that?
Like,
no, I'm saying like if you were out and you were attracted to somebody, what do you say? Like, what's your line?
Astounding, amazing, fabulous, wonderful, majestic.
No, get the fuck out of here. No,
what?
Any other word?
There is no shot you're saying majestic to
Boy,
a girl.
Listen to me.
There is no drunk shot that you're saying you are majestic to a girl. There's no shot you're saying that.
Listen,
that's
I
unique,
was
though.
So drunk one night, and this girl was so way out of my league. And I was like, oh my God, she's talking to me, right? So I'm like, oh, fuck. So we're talking, and she's like, yeah, you know, these guys, they just always say the same thing. Like, oh my God, you're so sexy. You're so this. And I'm listening to her, right? And she's like, I just wish, you know, like, God, why can't dudes just be more smooth? And I'm like,
Bro, sexy as an opener is out of line.
That's
Out of line.
out of pocket, right, bro? And I don't even know
Sexy
how
on
I
the
started
first one?
fucking talking
Sexy
to
is
this
kind of
chick.
weird.
I don't even know how I started talking to this chick. But bro, I literally looked up
Did
synonyms.
not- wait.
Synonyms, other words to use than "you're so hot," like bro.
There's
and
no
like,
shot.
like trying to look at it like all pop-eyed, like fuck. Okay, bro. Like, dude, I mean, it's hard for me to say because I'm not a dude who goes in with like preloaded responses. Never. That's never been my style, bro. Like, it's just whatever comes. Like, bro, you know, I'm a fucking freestyle dancer, dog. I just wing this shit.
But you're hot. You're hot.
Who said that, bro?
Okay,
Who
I'll
said
tell you this. There was a girl that I was talking to, this young lady that I was talking to. No relation, like no, I wasn't trying to get at her or nothing, but we were just having a conversation, right? And she said that she's into that. Like she likes when dudes, and this is no disrespect to her if she's listening, but she's 20 years old. Do you think that age has anything to do with that?
Yeah.
You're hot. Damn, you're hot. I cannot even say it to where it sounds good. Damn, girl, you're hot. Bro, that
I
I feel
think
like I'm in
that's
a
just like a
fucking
preference
90s
thing.
music video.
Nah, that's just a preference thing. I think some
I've
people could
said
be
like
into it.
like that's hot. Like they're talking about something they do or something they're into. Like, oh, that's hot. Like, oh, that's so hot. Like, you know what I mean? But you're hot. Like, I don't know. That's just makes me feel like they're ill. Like, you know, like there's like it makes me feel like they're sick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bitch, do you need a thermometer right now, dude? Like, you know, it's fucking odd, bro. That's just a very
Hey, if they like what they like, but I'm just saying. I don't know. I just wanted to run that one past you because there's no shot you're calling somebody majestic though. There's no way that you're like.
Majestic is funny.
Yeah, there's no shot. If we were out somewhere and you walked up to a girl, you were like, "Damn, girl, you majestic as fuck." I would leave.
damn,
I would walk
baby.
out.
I would
Damn,
tip
baby.
you.
Damn,
Okay,
baby.
stop. Much. There's no way you put your hand on the wall.
He looks like he's raising you up, bro.
Hey, the gods of
Holy
beauty must be
shit.
jealous of you. You're looking majestic.
Oh, the way.
I'm looking the wrong way.
Yeah.
Oh god, damn. Who?
Wait, what the fuck did you just say?
You like that one? You like that shit?
No, I didn't hear what you said. You doing what?
The gods of beauty must be jealous of you, girl. You looking majestic as fuck with them heels on. Look at you.
No shot. I'm walking out, bro. I'm
Good
walking. If
God.
I hear you say some shit like that to a girl,
It looks like Aphrodite made you with her hands herself. What in the world? Who brought you here?
Now,
Where'd you come
I feel like
they'd be like, "Who's Aphrodite?"
this could be Rizzy. This could be Rizzy if you find that they already know about like Greek
Rizzy?
mythology.
from?
Rizzy.
And
But again, these aren't
There
opening.
could be Riz here.
These aren't opening lines, bro. Like,
What's
you
your
know what I'm
opening
saying?
line, Pudge? You got an opening line?
What up? What up? What
All right.
up? What's cracking
This is
with
why I was the ultimate wingman on everything I love, bro. And I'm giving out game on the internet. I think I talked about this before. But if I was like out with a bunch of guys, say it was like 3-4 of us, whatever. And I was in a relationship at the time when I used to do this, okay? Ladies, so don't think I'm a dog piece of shit. But so say I'm out with 3 other guys and me, right? Bro, I go up to the bar, order my Hennessy. I look over, just 3 girls right there. I'm like, hey, get them each a shot of whatever they want. Sign the tab, and I walk away. And then my boys are like, oh, what's going on? I'm like, just wait. They're going to come. Like, oh my God, you bought us a shot? Thanks so much. I'm like, hey, this is my boy such and such. This is my boy such and such. This is my boy such and such. You're welcome. And then I've been like, I'm going to go have a cigarette or something. Go outside, smoke.
That's pretty.
That was like in my prime, bro. I was like in my prime, you know. I'm an old man now. I don't do shit like that.
But you
want to
could.
go out with me? Let's go
And it
out.
would be just as Rizzy. Samuel asks, "Is what's up, Shawty? Shoddy?
There's
Oh my
no
God,
shot. I'm saying.
no.
He's,
up, Shawty?
he's asking if it's gotten too corny.
Yeah, no way. What's up, Shouty? No
If it's
way.
gotten too corny, this shit's always been corny.
That was never
Sheesh.
acceptable.
Yo, you know that's
Never.
Samuel's
not the
opening
best
line,
friends,
bro.
man.
Yeah.
Trying to holler at me. That's what that
hey,
sounds like.
I mean, I think that's another reason too. I was never bringing a bunch of chicks home from the fucking club. Like, you know what I mean? I just can't get the raunchy. I watch raunchiness, bro. I remember there was a dude we were on the road with. And he pointed out this chick, right? And I was like, I got your back. Right, let's go talk to her. I got your back. You know, like if there's a friend trying to cock block, I'm a fucking boom. You know what I mean? I got your back. He goes up and literally, almost word for word, goes, I mean this in the most respectful way, but you have the nicest ass in this place.
I knew you were gonna fucking
Bro.
I would not even dare. Bro, my mother would wake up in the middle of the night like something happened. And
Spider sense.
She's like, there's a disturbance in the force.
There's fuckery afoot with my son.
I would not. Bro, I would not even. Did I tell you guys about the time that my mom left me with girls?
No.
I didn't tell you.
Maybe.
Okay, so
Maybe.
we're at the bar,
Speak
right?
about this on a fucking public
I feel like
forum,
we
dude.
did talk about
I'll talk about this. I don't give a fuck. This just shows how G my mom is. All right. So, this was, I think it was like last year. So we were at an Eagles game. We go to the bar for the Eagles games, right? And I'm gonna tell you the whole story. So I'm at the bar and I have this Eagles jersey this Eagles jacket that's very rare. It was from when they played in England and it's fucking dope as fuck. And this dude came up to me and he was like, yo, I know what that is. And it has Big Ben on the inside of the jacket. And he was like, can I see the jacket? So I was like, sure. So I went and I like took my arm out of the sleeve and I smacked this girl in the back of the head. And I felt so bad, bro. And I was like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. Like, can I buy you a drink? I apologize. And she was with 3 other girls. So I was like, you know what? I'll just buy the table some drinks. I apologize. Whatever. That was that. Watched the game with my mom. And then I was on my way to the restroom and I came back and they stopped me and we just started chatting. The game was over. So we just started chatting, blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, okay, I gotta go home with my mom. So like I turned and I looked for my mom and she's fucking gone. So I walked outside the bar and I called her and I was like, hey mom, where you at? And she was like, oh, I left. And I was like, what? You left? And she was like, yeah, you don't need my help with those girls. Like, just go have a good time. What the fuck? You just left my ass. And she was like, and then so she called me the next day and she was like, did you have a good time? I wound up like going to the bar with these girls. A bunch of us all went together. Nothing happened, but like I wound up going to the bar with these girls. We had a good time and I enjoyed myself. But it was just so funny that I'm like 30 fucking in my 30s and my mom left me so that I could holler at women.
That's wild.
I thought it was the craziest shit.
Shout out Mama Zero. Let's go.
Yeah.
Or Mama Zero.
Save.
Mama
Save.
Whoops.
Bro, that shit was
Shout out Mama Zero too.
Bro, if we ever have her on the podcast, you gotta bring that shit up and see what the fuck she says about it. That shit was wild. Wait, what were we just talking about before that? There was something that we were talking about because I wanted to say something.
Riz,
Majestic, pickup lines, icebreakers.
No, it was after.
You said you bought drinks for people.
No, it was after that. It was after that.
What's up, Jody?
Nicest ass in this establishment.
Nicest ass in this establishment, bro. What the fuck are you? I'd rather get no women than to use that line.
Than to speak that way.
Yeah, like aren't you just making it feel like a piece of meat and shit?
Mm.
I don't
What is the like? How do you only respond to that by like, thanks? Like
that's really what it was too,
bro. How weird. What the fuck do you say to that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not a good line. That's a horrible line.
Even being at the club too, like, you know, I start dancing and, you know, people would try to dance with me. I'm like, yo, I'm just vibing. Like, leave me alone. You know what I mean? And that honestly would get me more play than anything. And it was like this weird, like, reverse psychology thing. Cause it's like, dude, just leave me alone. I'm vibing over here in the fucking corner. Like, I literally sought out the corner right here by the speaker so I could dance. Like, why are you coming over here, dog? Leave me alone. Like,
I've definitely done that too. Yeah, I've been like, nah, I'm not trying to dance. And then they're like, oh, you're not trying to dance? Oh, what are you waiting for? And I'm like, yo, I'm just chilling. Like when I told somebody, I don't remember who the fuck I told, that I was going out on Saturday night to dance. They're like, oh yeah, you're gonna get hella bitches. And I'm like, no, I'm going out with my homies to like dance and shit. And they were like, what the fuck? That's weird. No, the fuck. Isn't that what the dance club is for? To dance?
To go dance. Yeah, I mean, it's cool.
Because you guys are like purists. You guys dance. People don't go there to dance because most people don't know how to fucking dance.
Now listen, motherfucker. I want to swing too. Like I've been wanting to. I said it a couple podcasts ago. I want to go and swing too, but I don't want to dance with random ass girls, bro.
Yeah, it's
It's
weird.
whack to me.
But isn't that what the dance
And then like,
club is?
yeah, but look at okay. Hear me out, okay? I go to the club. I go to the bar, whatever, right? And they got music on. I go. This is how it is for men, okay? Especially in their 30s. All right, Riz Lord, be careful.
Who the fuck
I
is
go
Liz
get my
Lord?
drink. Now I'm walking to the dance, to the dance area, and I'm just like vibing. And then hey, like on the shoulder, you want to dance with me? What the what the fuck? If that's not the case, then all I'm doing is like sliding in there with my fucking pelvis out, trying to find a girl that wants to dance. Like it's fucking weird, bro. That's just weird.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the last time I went out and I was like swinging with somebody, or even how I did it. I must have been just that drunk that I was just like, "Hey, we gonna dance." If I'm gonna go swing, I'm gonna go dance with somebody that I know. You know what I mean?
I like to
I,
hear drunken people watch.
I think the last time I really did that, it was again, I was backing up one of the homies, and it was like he's talking to this chick. So I was just like, her girlfriend's right here, and I was like, hey, listen. He told me to come over here with him. I hope you don't mind. He steals your girl for a second. Like, I'm a good conversation too, though. If you don't mind, do you mind? Like, no, you're cool. Like, you're cool. It's
That's
like, okay,
smooth.
cool. So now we're all talking, and then I remember they're like, oh, we're gonna go on the dance floor, and bro, like we're in the back just smoking these cigarettes, right? Just smoking cigarettes, and we're like, oh, all right, like you guys have a fun time, all right? Like the dance floor's packed. Like, oh, come with us.
Not gonna come with us? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, word. Like, oh, word. And my buddy's looking at me like, oh, you are about to excel. I'm like, word, right?
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say now. So now I remember now the wingman thing. I'm gonna tell you about my worst wingman experience. But go ahead, I got you.
But I remember even going out there, and it was still like, we're dancing, and she's like trying to dance on me, and I remember leaning over and saying like is it? I'm like, is this okay? Like, are you okay? Okay, cool. Like, you know what I mean? And now we're dancing. Because in this conversation in the back, I find out she's a crumper. She's from Detroit. Like, you know what I mean? She knows X, Y, and Z. And it's like, oh, you know them? Well, then their big homie, so-and-so. Like, oh, yeah, I know them too. It's like, huh, okay. And come to find out, she had seen some of my videos. So I was like, oh, shit. Like, okay, cool. Like, now we're kind of got like this dancer thing going. It's like, okay, cool. And like, but even being out there, it was like, hey, is this like, you all right? Like, this cool? Like, all right, cool. Like, because I'm just trying to dance. I'm trying to swing. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get my yike on. You know what I mean? This is cool.
Nice guys fucking exist, mother. But we definitely finished last. I'm telling you, this is the era of us finishing last.
Listen, the finishing the finishing line is at the end of the race. Okay, so yes, I do finish last because all these motherfuckers ain't getting to the finishing line. I get to the finish line, bro. You feel me?
All right.
So yes, I do. Yes, I do finish last. I like when mine come first. All right, I like to finish last.
You don't have to flex on me, dog. You don't have to flex on me.
Fucking.
All right, I got the worst wingman story. I mean, I guess I'm the best wingman at this point, but it was the worst. So I was in Vegas one time with one of my homies. I was like mid-20s, and I'm at the bar. I'm at One Oak. It's my favorite fucking bar or club in Vegas, and they play hella good music, right? So I'm there and I'm chilling at the bar. My homie went and like was scoping out the dance floor or whatever, and he comes back and he was like, "Yo," he used to call me Mandalay, because I love staying at Mandalay Bay. That was my favorite hotel to stay at in Vegas, and I would go to Vegas a lot. So he would call me Mandalay. He'd be like, "Yo, Mandalay, I got this MILF, bro, and she's so fucking fun, and she wants to dance, but she needs somebody to dance with her daughter." So I'm like, "All right, bro, like." I wasn't even trying to entertain nobody, but I was like, all right, bro, I got you. So I get my drink and we go out to the dance floor. And bro, when I tell you that this woman was large, and I don't mean like fat, I just mean she was just a big woman, like big.
She a sturdy gal.
But she was like out there dancing. You know what I mean? And big women and dancing. There's a lot of moisture that goes on with that, right?
Oh my god, bro.
I just thought of like a sopping biscuit, dude. Like just sopping. Ugh.
No disrespect, but that's pretty much where we're at with this, right?
Okay.
So he's like, oh hey, this is my boy Mandalay, this, that, and the other. And I was like, hey, nice to meet you. And I saw the woman that he was with, and she was very attractive. So I was like, I gotta help my boy out. So I'm like trying to dance with this girl, and I'm not that tall, bro. I'm 5'10" at best, right? We're gonna call it
Girls like
5'10".
what?
I'm not really
WNBA?
5'10", but I'm gonna call it 5'10" on a good day. It depends on what shoes I'm wearing.
The next
Bro,
one.
she had to be like 6'1",
Damn.
Oh.
and
She
I'm
was
talking
tall.
like linebacker, bro, right? So I'm trying to I'm just like chilling, we're vibing out. Hey, what's your name? Blah 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 blah. But then I clocked the moisture had been sitting in her clothes for too long.
Oh.
And she turned around to start like grinding on me, and it slapped me in the mouth. And I went up to my
What
boy.
the fuck?
I went up to my boy and I was like, yo, I can't do this. My bad, bro. And I jammed the fuck out.
You're like, you're like, bro, it's not
I was
happening.
the whole front of me was fucking wet, and I'm like, bro.
You're like,
When I-
oh
That's
shit, did you get
hilarious.
off the
He
ride of Wet Wild?
he ran over so fast and was like, yo, what the fuck happened? And I was like, bro, you go dance with her and tell me what the issue is. You know what I mean? I was like, I love you. I want you to get it, but I can't. There's no shot. And he was like, all right, bro, I understand. But I tried to put on for the team, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Nah.
I was
No,
about to like jump on her back and just start riding her back, bro, like a fucking.
Oh, she was a
It
tank.
was, bro, I'm telling you, she boxed some motherfuckers. It was it was
Grandma-
bad, bro. I'll never forget that. I was the best wingman. I was wingman of the year right there, bro. Like
Grandmaster said, wingman of the century.
I was
Yeah,
wingman of the
bro.
century. It had to have been at least 10 years ago now that happened. But I felt bad though. I felt bad because he didn't have any. He couldn't have any help with the daughter. But if you found somebody to help out with that daughter, bro, like you deserve getting with the mom. For real. For real. I'm being dead serious. All right. I know it's my night. Those are the things that I wanted to chat about. But it sounds like we got people in the chat in a couple of our. I know some people are talking about Damian, yours balls and shit like that, which is cool. But I wanted to end the night and see if we had any hot takes for this episode.
Oh shit.
Hot takes. Talk to us.
Is there anybody in the chat that has a hot take that they want us to bring up? I haven't argued against Damien since last week. We know that's a killer. We know I always battle against Damien, but I need a hot take for this week so that we can end the stream on a hot take. Does anybody in any of the chats have a hot take that we can go out on?
Something I will say is Samuel earlier, I don't know if he's still in chat, but he asked about the Eminem versus Benzino beef. Do you guys know about that?
It's not even worth talking about.
Nah, I don't know. I don't follow either of them.
Fucking called him. He was like, "What's the opposite of a giraffe?" Blah blah blah. He can't even touch his hands over his. It was whack, bro. Eminem needs to come harder than that. I can't believe. I'm not talking about that. That shit was whack. It's not even worth talking about.
Ripperoonie.
Rip.
I don't know.
Rip.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
no.
must have been lackluster. I mean, I didn't hear about it.
It was horrible.
Overshadowed
Not
by
even worth.
Nicki and Meg The Stallion. That drama was kind of funny.
Okay. Oh, here's the hot take. Who we got? You going Nicki? You going Meg?
Meg.
Um,
I'm on Meg's side, bro. Come on. Nicki just kind of.
No, I'm talking about like who you picking out of the two? Who's finer?
ooh,
Meg.
I think Meg the Stallion's hotter
Yeah,
than
yeah.
All
Nicki
day.
Minaj.
All day.
All
All
day,
day.
yeah, all day, all day.
Nicki
I
looks
will
very
say
fake.
this: the commercials she's been coming out on are whack as shit. But if you seen her go and throw that fucking first pitch,
How much?
Wait,
how
but
much
what
of
about-
that is authentic though? How much do you think that's still really her? and how
that
much-
is real.
Is it
That is
real?
real. That is real. That's
Okay.
real, bro. Listen, I've been around enough black women to know what's real and what's not real. That's real.
Big old black butt. I don't like the plastic surgery, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's nice to look
Big
at.
old black butt.
Yeah. Hold the fuck on. You're not just gonna sit here and say big old black butt like it's a normal thing to fucking say. Hold
Big
the
old-
fuck on. That's worse than saying your ass is the best ass in this whole place. Whatever the fuck you said.
Nah, it's not worse, bro.
That's just, okay.
So
it's
if
not
that
worse.
thing was
It's
in
just as
front of me
bad.
and I was just like,
That
wiggling
shit
it, I was
is
like,
just-
damn, bro, big old black butt.
I don't know what.
But
Her booty. Yes, Crystal Waters. They're referring to her booty.
yeah, big
on
old
the pitch.
onion, dude. She got an onion butt.
There
That
is-
thing will make
okay,
you
stop,
cry.
stop.
Bro.
No.
Onion
Stop.
butt is
There is no.
crazy.
No, remember
Bro.
we talked about that. Like, what was words for butt that are like weird? Is like diaper. Like she
Oh,
got a
dumpy.
diaper.
Oh yeah,
Or a dumpy.
Dumpy.
Yeah.
Dumpy.
I've never
She
heard
Bro.
got
of
an
diaper.
onion. She got an onion
Bro.
butt.
No, you did not say
That shit will bring a
butt.
tear to my eye.
butt like that, bro. Oh my gosh. God, that shit was
The
funny.
wobble dee
Oh my-
wobble dee wobble. I'm telling you.
But their drama came out. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's a lot. Do you guys know about this drama?
No, I just know that there's really not been a response by Meg, right?
They're beefing over a pedophile.
Yeah, it was like
Ooh.
Nicki Minaj's husband is like a pedophile. Not a
he's a
pedophile.
square,
He's like a registered sex offender. And Megan Thee Stallion made like a rap that's like something about Megan's Law. You're like scared of Megan's Law. Nicki took offense, then like did a
Yeah, I
whole
saw
like,
that shit. She was like rapping about Tory Lanez and shit like that. I saw it.
yeah, that shit was weird.
Whack ass beef.
Free Tory. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
Nah, free Tory,
Christ.
dog. I need some new music, bro. Playboy, I played that album out, bro. That's my shit. I'm about to play it right now when I get off. That's my shit. Tory is slept on. I used to not like him, and I started listening to his fucking music. I love Tory Lanez, bro. I fuck with Tory Lanez.
There is not a single song he's made where I'm
Whoa.
like, damn, turn that on. Like, he's
I
not-
guarantee you, I can send you some.
Send him full clip.
Grandmaster says hot take: wine is the elite alcoholic beverage. I don't agree at all.
Fuck no.
Wine,
Wine is- I will not drink
crazy.
wine. Wine is absolutely disgusting.
You
I will
really
not
said
drink.
that wine was.
Oh, damn, I'm
Probably-
stuck. Oh, there he is.
Wait, am I
Oh,
good?
you're back.
You were stuck too for a second.
Was that?
Yeah.
I'm
but
not
anyway.
drinking wine by itself.
What the fuck are you gonna drink wine with?
Food.
Oh my god! make Korpsx try wine with milk. I heard it's good. What the fuck? Sounds
I
like
mean, if he
with
likes
milk?
grape ice cream, it's pretty much the same shit. Well, hold on. Yeah. You gonna try wine with milk, motherfucker? You know why? You try to convince me to sit here and eat grapes with milk. It's the same shit, Corpse. Just like the way that you fucking try to tell me that raisins and grapes are the same shit.
Seriously,
Whoa.
started
Whoa,
Crystal
whoa,
Waters.
whoa.
Seriously,
No.
Whoa.
You-
First
Corpse.
off, wine and grapes. Yes, grapes make wine, right? But wine is also like fermented grape, right? So there's a different taste.
Oh, we are about to fight right now, bro.
There's all that, right? And when you get grape ice cream,
I'm
right?
hungry.
Like we've also spoke to the effect of like banana and then banana flavor.
Now go back to the other fucking bullshit you were talking about.
So
Low
grape
key
About
punch.
grapes and raisins being the
I
same
gotta
fucking thing.
say,
No,
you
no, no.
were saying that it was the kind of the same thing. I will say,
Oh,
it
that-
seemed like you were
what
saying.
the fuck you were saying about grapes and raisins being the same thing, Corpse.
one is
Also,
dried
Grandmaster, You
out.
are wrong, bro.
One is
Because
dried out.
I was gonna post a clip today.
One is dried out. One is dried out. They
One's
taste the same.
fermented.
One is not
A,
fermented.
Corpse, a grape and a raisin do not taste the same, bro.
Sorry about it.
Nah, of course they don't, though. They don't.
Sorry.
There is no fucking
There's no
shot you're
way.
trying to convince me that a grape and a raisin taste
If
the same.
some people eat cilantro and it tastes like soap, right, or whatever the fuck it tastes like, they have like the weird like
They're
things that taste
missing a taste bud. That's why it tastes like that.
No, I think something's wrong with their brain. No, but like genuinely, some weird.
Okay, so
Grape
now you're
ice
gonna
cream is
make
delicious.
okay, now look.
Nah,
the
bro,
thing
just 'cause we
no,
can't pop up
here's
chat,
the thing
bro.
About Punch. Here's the thing about Punch is he can choose and pick which comments he fucking puts on here. So if someone's defending the grape ice cream shit, but You know what? I'm not even gonna put it past that grape ice cream is delicious. Sure, it's fucking delicious.
Ask your man Jordan. Ask your man Jordan.
Wait, hold on. Let me roll up my fucking sleeves real quick.
Ask your
Because
man
the point
Jordan.
that I'm trying to hold on. The point that I'm trying to make is that you tried to tell me that grapes and raisins taste the same and they were the same shit. They're not. Then you tell me that grape ice cream is fucking good, and I was like, "Oh, is it like grape flavored like sorbet?" And you were like, "No, it's fucking milk ice cream with grapes in it."
Mm-hmm.
If that's the case, Korpsx, you then told me that you would fucking eat grapes and drink a glass of milk. You told me there's
wild,
video
bro.
evidence of you saying that.
That's wild.
If that's the case, and raisins and grapes are the same, then you would drink wine and milk.
No,
that's all I'm saying.
That is
that's
not.
Would you at least try it?
Not by a mile, because you're talking about practically a rotten fucking grape. That's what makes wine.
I know what makes wine, and people speak.
Okay, so like where a raisin, right, is like a dried out processed grape. That's one flavor, and whatever, we can get into that discussion. Ice cream is not just milk. It's not just milk. There's sugar added. There's these other flavors, and then you also add in the flavoring of grapes, right? And this isn't like fresh grapes being smashed in there. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't take away from the fact that you said that you eat a bowl of grapes with a glass of milk.
I'm pretty sure I've done that in my lifetime.
That's wild.
You said that you've done it.
Yeah,
I have video evidence of you saying it.
Wait. Could you in theory eat a bowl of cereal that's completely made of milk and grapes?
Eat a bowl of cereal made of grapes.
I don't even want to hear the fucking answer.
Wait. Like how are we? What are we talking about?
He's saying like you take a bowl of grapes.
Cereal, you would just put a bowl of grapes. You would have a bowl of grapes, yeah, and then just pour milk in there, and then just grab a spoon and start eating.
Korpsx, please don't answer this question. Please don't answer this question.
Answer truthfully. You put your hand on the Bible.
Bro, I will be so mad getting off this fucking stream right now if you tell me that you would do that.
Please say that you would, bro. Please say that you
I mean,
would.
I want to say I would just to piss this go off, but I don't think I would. I don't think I would, because there's flavors of food that like it's like I have to eat. Like I like them, but I like them independent of each other.
Is it like
you know what I mean?
And then of milk? Is that what we're talking about? Or are you talking about had grapes and also had milk? Kind of
Zero. That's what he said.
Like all a part of like a snack. Like think about it. Like I got a bag of grapes. I'm in fucking like first grade. You know, I'm smashing on some grapes. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, let me wash this down with some milk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what else? What else have I got? A fucking Sprite. You know what I mean?
Not a single person in this earth has ever said, "Let me wash down my grapes with milk." There's not a single person.
Well, now now it's different, because now if that's the only bev he had, I mean, can you blame him?
I mean, I don't have a bag of fucking grapes and milk in my goddamn refrigerator right now, but you know, at the time when you ain't got nothing else, yeah, motherfucker, I'm smashing.
You got some faucet water.
Nah, you're not going to faucet water, bro.
What do you think I am, a barbarian?
I'm taking faucet water with grapes over milk and grapes any day.
If I'm already at the table, I can see why Korpsx. I can see where you're coming from now.
There's no shot.
I can see where you're coming from now, Korpsx.
Making me so fucking mad. No shot.
Because I thought you were kind of on the edge of psychopathy when you were talking about eating grapes with milk. Just like I'm thinking you at a dinner table.
Extremely psychopathic, bro.
I think you're at a dinner table and you got both in front of you and just.
Oh no!
That's what I'm thinking.
No.
I'm pulling up the clip. I'm posting a clip tomorrow of the fucking grapes and milk thing, and we letting the people decide what the fuck you were saying.
I want you to ask Jordan about some great motherfucking ice cream, and you come back.
I don't give a fuck about the grape ice cream.
I know. I'm hooked on that one. That's the one. That's the one. Because you're trying to gaslight me into thinking that shit wasn't real.
I'm a gaslighter.
And I know
gaslighting does not exist. Gaslighting does not exist. It's bullshit. It is bullshit.
He's gaslighting. He's gaslighting you right now, bro.
I had millions of grape ice cream cones from McDonald's. Hundreds.
Grape ice cream cone.
There's no shot you had millions of grape ice cream cones from McDonald's, because their fucking ice cream machine never works.
Bro, I was getting 3 of them in one day. What are you talking about, bro? This shit's crack. Dog, what the fuck do you mean?
I believe you on the grape ice cream, okay? I've already said that. I would try the grape ice cream. What I'm stuck on is the grapes and milk. And you're saying that you would not try wine and milk.
But
I
that
don't
is
like
nowhere.
wine.
That no,
Wait,
the wine
Cisco.
is a stretch, bro. That is now
Yes.
that is a fucking
It is kind of
reach.
gross.
That's a
Yeah.
reach.
I
That's
will
a
say
that's
it.
a stretch. That's a stretch. Fuck
Okay,
that.
I'll give you one that's kind of similar to that. That's absolutely amazing. Stella Artois, the beer, with Coca Cola.
Artois.
With Coca-Cola.
That's how Germans drink it, bro. Somebody from Germany showed me that mixture, and it's absolutely amazing. You do about like
Oh.
60% Stella, and then the other 30 to 40% of Coca Cola. It is absolutely amazing.
Oh, so it's
I
almost
swear
like
to God.
it's almost like a what do they call it? A lightened tan or a darkened tan almost, where
Yeah,
they take
kind of
Guinness.
like that shit. Yeah, like Guinness. Yeah, yeah. But it's Stella and Coke. It's fucking good.
I
It's
won't
really
knock
fucking
it till
good.
I try it,
That shit
but
is good.
I do not like the the carbonation of soda behind beers. I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. That's why like wine is a superior to me is a superior dinner beverage compared to beer. Like unless I'm eating like barbecue, wine like with a nice pasta or you know something like that, like I'll take wine. But just to sit there and like
Wine is
crack
disgusting.
something open, I'm fucking throwing
Wine is
back some Modelo's dog all day long.
Yeah, wine is disgusting.
Wine's
Wine is
good.
disgusting. There
Yeah,
is there is drinks
nothing.
there is drinks for different times, but wine is never a drink for any time.
Dude, all of those
Eaters.
drinks are dog shit compared to like a Capri Sun or some shit. Like all of them taste like dog shit. I'm sorry.
We're talking about men's drinks.
men's drinks, bro. Fucking T-bones and shit.
Man,
bro.
you drink hot dog
Yeah,
water.
no, okay. Wait, hold on. I got a question. For Corpse real fast before we get off.
All right.
If you go to a steakhouse, are you ordering a filet mignon or you ordering a ribeye?
Come on, bro. Be dead ass. The money's not an object. I'm paying for it.
I mean, I
Okay,
think
if
it just,
money's not an option, are you ordering a T-bone or a tomahawk, or are you ordering a fillet?
Wait,
tomahawk.
no.
Oh, I'm going for a
We just
tomahawk.
asked
Baby.
between the two.
I'm going for a tomahawk, baby.
I'm just saying.
Are you-
I'm not
okay,
saying
are
money's
you
not
ordering-
an object. Like you can order whatever the fuck you want. I'm
All
just
right,
saying.
are you
you're not
ordering a
buying.
ribeye or are you ordering a fucking filet mignon?
Ugh.
There's no shot you're really thinking about it this hard.
Dude, it's a good piece of meat.
The filet mignon is supposed to be a more succulent, you know, tasteful,
So
piece of,
good, bro. It's
Listen,
so
guys.
tasteful
good.
piece of meat. But
Listen,
if I'm going in and I'm hungry, people don't generally. I haven't been to restaurants that will serve. A lot of them don't serve filet mignon more than like 10 ounces or 8 ounces. And dog, I'm a hungry boy. You get me? So I need something. I need something with some more hardiness to it. You get
the filet mignon is part of the ribeye, so you get it anyways.
Mhm.
And I will tell you, Zero, I know I'm about to shit on you. I love you so fucking much, and I just
What
want
did
you
I
to know
do?
that. Do you know where the filet mignon, where the actual cut came from, like why it exists?
I don't. All I know is that
For
it's
women.
so good.
Mhm.
It exists for women.
You know. It doesn't matter, bro. It's so good.
Because the ribeye
You know
has,
where
good.
has
heels?
the
You
fat.
know
I'm
where
not-
high heels came from?
Hookers.
Butchers.
Really?
Butchers?
Yes.
I think you're just making this up right
No,
now.
no. Look it up. It came from butchers.
Somebody
Butchers
give that a
wore-
fucking Google. He's lying. You're a
somebody
lying
Google
sack
that.
of shit, dude.
Butchers
no way.
wore stilettos.
Kelly,
Dodge
Grandmaster, somebody,
There's no
look at
way
where the
butchers
fuck
wore
heels
fucking
derive
high
from.
heels, bro. There's
Yep.
no
I don't
way.
believe
No
this.
shot. No shot. No way.
Yep. Obviously not the high heels we know now. Not like the razor thin you balance on a fucking. But that's where high heels came from. Butchers.
And I'm not calling you a woman because you order filet mignon.
I know.
I'm just
you're
telling
just
you.
you're just
I'm
insinuating.
just telling you the ribeye. A ribeye is a much better cut of steak.
I just like. I don't know. I just try. Listen, I'm not much of like a steak dude. I don't give two fucks. But I had filet mignon once, and I was like, this is probably like the one time it was a celebration that I was like, I've always heard everybody's like crazy about it. I've heard it in movies and shit. So I'm like, let me just try it. It was so fucking good that I just wanted it again, bro. That's all.
Bro.
Now there was.
But have you ever gotten a ribeye?
It just doesn't. It's just not the same appeal to me.
Bro, I will tell you. There's a place called
It's
McGuire's in Pensacola, Florida. Their filet mignon is something I will get every single time I go there. And I mean, bro, we frequented that place so much. Like I was ordering this steak. Let me try this one, this one, this one, this one. But their filet mignon, bro, when you bite into that bitch, it's like you know in
Butter.
Ratatouille when he has his brother try the
And it,
fucking
like,
the mix and it's
transports
like
you.
all like in the background, like bro, that's how it was. Like, oh my god, dude, it was fucking amazing.
Listen, you're going to one of my favorite steakhouses for your birthday. I'm not gonna dox you and say where you're going.
I'm not getting it. No.
Hold on. You didn't even let me finish what the fuck I'm
I
gonna say.
don't know what you're about to tell me to do, but I'm not doing it.
If I give you the money to bring me back a ribeye,
Oh.
will you get a ribeye to go for me?
Probably, but I feel like I'd have to get it to you that day.
Nah. It's
I'm
even
not, bro. You're not gonna wait. I'm not gonna have you wait.
Why not? I'll eat it for lunch the next day, please.
No, bro,
That's
because
like
I think I'm going on like Saturday or something or Friday.
Okay,
I'll wait for you outside.
No. Oh.
Damo, please try a ribeye. If you're not into steaks, try you a nice good ribeye, medium rare, right? Make sure, right?
Yeah,
Just
how are you ordering your fillet, by the way?
I think the first time I did it, which was probably the best, I think my dad had said it's like slightly pink in the middle,
slightly pink.
or it's like pink.
No.
It's like quite pink. Hold on.
So you don't even know how you order your steak?
Oh, it's all right.
I genuinely don't know. Mainly, bro, I don't eat steak. I don't
It's
eat
all right.
steak.
It's
bro.
all right. That's why I
I don't
forgive
eat
you.
steak.
That's why I forgive you. But
Medium
the fillet,
rare.
yes, medium rare with any
I
steak.
think it might have been medium rare. I know it was medium something, and there was pink in the middle, and it was great. It was really good.
Yes, medium rare.
If you
anything.
order medium well or medium,
Wait, what's medium
not-
well? How pink is medium well?
Medium
'Cause I'm
well,
trying to-
no way. I would. Oh my god, I would leave. I would leave if
Damo,
you
please
said
don't
I
do
want
this.
my
Hold on.
fucking $30 steak cooked
I'm trying
medium well.
I'm trying to get an idea of what
Not
medium.
even $30 where he's going. It's more expensive where he's going.
No,
Oh
it definitely wasn't medium rare. Wait, why is ribeye better than filet mignon?
Why is ribeye? Oh, great question. Whoever the fuck asked that, I'll tell you exactly why right now. One, the fillet is in the ribeye, right?
I'm getting medium.
Two-
I'm getting medium, guys. I'm getting medium.
There's no shot you're getting medium.
I'm getting medium, bro. I just don't like the medium. Medium.
Let me
rare
tell you
looks
why you
too
don't order
rare.
medium.
I don't want that.
Especially at a restaurant like this.
I just don't want that.
Because what happens is they serve it on a hot plate and it continues to cook while it comes out to you, and it will wind up being well done by the time you're eating it.
And I'm gonna tell them to get me like French fries.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Thank you guys so much for tuning into the Usual Tuesday podcast. I can't believe Let me explain though why the ribeye is better real quick because you said
Okay,
that.
go for it.
Ribeye is better because it has fat marbling in it, right? And the flavor soaks in more than it does in a fillet because a fillet is a leaner cut of meat with no fat around it. It just has the marbling on the inside. Where the ribeye has the fat where it carries more flavor and soaks into the rest of the meat. That's why you order it medium rare. And all that fucking red juice that you see come out is not blood. Obviously, they fucking blood the cow out or bleed the cow out when they cook it
It's just the
or when they
juices.
kill it. It's just the juices, and ribeye is the best cut of steak. And T-bone and all that other shit that you fucking get is basically just a ribeye with a bone in it.
If you go to a super schnazzy dazzy, right, and if they source their meats, I went to a place called Manny's. Shout out Manny's in Minnesota. They all get their beef all from the same place, right? That if you want to know the actual quality of the animal that they're butchering, get a filet mignon, right? Because you're not getting any extra flavor from anywhere else. You guys know that I kind of prefer my food. If I'm trying it for the first time, no extra condiments, just serve it to me how you serve it. Let me taste what your
I agree.
actual cooking fucking tastes like. So if you want to taste the quality of the animal, get a filet mignon. But if you want something that's going to be fucking flavorful, nice and heavy, got a lot of different like textures to it, like it's like a lot more of an experience, get the ribeye. Every single
And
time.
honestly, for a good steak, wait, hold on. Are you putting steak sauce on your fucking steak? Zero?
Fuck no, dude.
No.
Oh,
Hold on.
Well, no, but I don't eat steak. So when I do, I just eat it how the fuck they serve it to me. Maybe I'll dip it in some ketchup. Maybe out.
No,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, wrap it up. I got
Bro,
mad.
I know all the triggers. Bro.
I don't want to
I know all the
I
triggers.
don't want to talk about this anymore. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm done with this podcast for the night.
Yo,
Thank you guys.
sorry. Two things. We won't go on super long tangents, but Grandmaster did the research. So it is true. High heels have a long and diverse history. Around 3500 BC, ancient Egyptians butchers wore butcher heels to keep their feet clean from animal blood. And then later it was adopted by other cultures and stuff like that. See, I'm saying, bro, it's true.
Okay, great. Go ahead. Finish whatever else you're saying.
And then the other thing, Crystal Water says I'm gonna get chicken tenders when we go.
Oh God.
Read the room. Read the room. Read
Made
the room.
for each
Read
other.
where the room is at right now.
Made for each other. Made for each other.
Hey, maybe she can dip the chicken tenders in the same ketchup you're dipping your.
No,
fucking
she's
steak
definitely
into.
You're
going
well
to be
done
dipping
steak,
her
dude.
chicken tenders into barbecue sauce or something. or
Make
like
sure you
steak
ask
sauce.
for the A1. They'll find the one fucking bottle that exists in the whole fucking restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't ever.
Or
just
Dave.
comment on
Oh, you know what? What's it called?
I don't
Dave's
even-
hot. Dave's
Nope, stop. I don't want to.
spicy sauce. I don't know. Whatever that
Nah,
thing's called.
dude, no
I'll
way.
just dump my shit.
Yeah,
in there.
Jack in the Box buttermilk ranch. Go ahead, put that shit all over your fucking.
Oh, I'll bring my own. No, I'm just kidding. I'd have it just the way they serve it. I'm not gonna add anything crazy, and I won't order fries unless they have really good ones.
Sign us
Stop,
off.
zero.
Oh, somebody.
It's not my day.
I'm last because it's my day.
Yeah, then it goes
Fuck.
corpse, me, then you.
This has been the Usual Tuesday podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in and enjoying this night with us. It's always different, always fun whenever we do this. Yeah, and we are closing in on a year. Yeah, so for everybody who's been tuning in, thank you so much. I always do a little sign off. I think this one is very applicable to what we were talking about today. Yeah, especially when we talk about like expectations of people and what we want to see from them. Uncommunicated expectations lead to premeditated resentment. Yeah, so if you're going to hold an expectation of someone, make sure that you communicate that. And like Cisco was saying, like communication, respect, you know what I'm saying? These things, like make sure that we're always keeping these things in mind. Yeah, because if not, it's premeditated resentment. Don't live with that in your heart. Yeah.
That was good.
Korpscollection.com. Hope you have a good day, week, month, year, life. Until next time.
Yo, I always gotta follow up on that shit, bro.
Goddamn
that shit is really good. Now I'm gonna come out with some dorky like, have a good one, guys.
I tried to
but
tell you to go first.
Genuinely, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Obviously, thank you to my two co-hosts, wonderful co-hosts who have to, I bust their balls a little bit. Obviously, we're gonna have a good time when we go out to eat. But it's much love, obviously, to the Saves community, Korpsx community. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching my chat. Whether it be for a minute, an hour, or the whole thing, I appreciate your time. Be safe. Peace.
Thank you guys so much for another fucking great episode. We're closing in on 1 year, like Corp said. We got Zero's birthday coming up next. That's what I think his week falls on the same week as his birthday, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Your birthday's on Thursday, right?
It's on Friday of next week.
Friday, and so we're doing a Tuesday podcast. His birthday's on Friday, so we'll celebrate Zero's birthday. I appreciate my community, Korps's community, Zero's community, even though my stream gave out again. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will have to say, if you eat ketchup or barbecue sauce or anything with your steaks, I hope that you run in traffic and play there. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, you guys stay healthy, stay happy. I love you guys. Keep smiling. We'll see you guys on the next one.
All right, next week, boys. Love y'all.
Peace out, guys. Peace
All
out.
right,
Be
boys.
safe. Be safe.